Tracy Lords, Nina Hartley, and some others. So, there we go. We're off. And oh shit! I can't turn it off. We get copyrighted before we even start. But welcome, masters of the 80s. Oh, hang on. My volume's gone down. I can't hear you now. There. Try again. Oh, I've I've killed my mic. Hang on. How's that? No, I can't hear you now. Oh dear. What have I done? Blew the speakers out. Oh, he's gone. Right. So yes, welcome all. This is, as Backtrack Cinema says, a huge ranking, but that's what she said. So yeah, we're going to go through. Starting at 214 down to 101. He's back in.
Can you hear me now? Yep.
Yeah. I probably blew out your speakers with my noise.
It does it from time to time. StreamYard's great until it decides to have a mind of its own, and then it just goes off on a tangent.
Yes, Michael Myers. Auto apply. Yes, 80s technology we're using.
Oh yeah, that speak and spell I can see at top there. That's what we're on.
I was too poor to have one, so
yeah, I didn't have a speak and spell.
I didn't have a monster either. I always wanted speak and spell and the monster.
Yeah, the only thing similar to a speak and spell I had was a Major Morgan.
Ooh, posh.
It was the worst thing ever. It was like a musical instrument that wasn't a musical instrument. It was terrible. Everything sounded the same.
But it looked cool.
Oh yeah, it looked great.
I bet you had the Professor calculator as well.
Oh no, I'm from the northwest of England, mate. We don't have money in the northwest of England. You know what I mean? Things like that were unheard of around here.
Not when you're paying for that high-speed railway to Manchester. You're not going to have any money.
Christ on a bike, no, yeah.
Good morning. Good evening, Bob.
Hello, Bob. Hello, Bronson.
Oh, it's the Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, they were quite common, weren't they?
I had an Etch-a-Sketch, yeah. They were about 7 and 6, weren't they? So we had an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah. I think I had a Slinky, but I was in a bungalow, so it wasn't much bloody use for
Slinkies were more like an American thing. You know what I mean? I remember seeing them over here, but they were like a huge thing in America. The whole British thing, never really saw them Slinkies. I remember having one, but it wasn't huge.
Yeah. Right. Got a bottle of wine ready.
Nice.
So I'll do 214 to 200 so I can have a breather.
Yeah.
We'll see which ones are in there, and then we'll do the 100 properly after I get through this lot. So we'll take that off. Right, here we go. So 214, Colonel Reddle, which I don't know what that is.
No.
Well, none of these actually. 213, The Bay Boy. 202, Shoah. 211, James Joyce's Women. 210, Came a Hot Friday. 209, When Father Was Away on Business. 208, Smooth Talk. 207, The Official Story. 206, Dream Child. 205, Sylvia. 204, Swan in Love. 203, Fandango. 202, My Man Adam. And 201, I do know, Flesh and Blood.
Oh, hold on.
What have you got on that list?
Flesh and Blood. Only because it's a Paul Verhoeven film, and I love Paul Verhoeven. Exactly. And this thing was edited to shit in the UK when it first came out because of too much sex and too much violence.
There's some on the back of this one. So I don't know.
Yeah. So if that's the original, is that the X-Rental VHS?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's edited to hell. It's chopped. Yeah, it's chopped to pieces. Where the Blu-ray that Eureka put out a good few years back is completely uncut version. It's a great film if you've never seen it.
I have seen it, but yeah.
Yeah, Rutger Hauer's great in it.
Yeah. But that's from that list. We won't bother going with none of those because that's the only one we know. Because Flesh and Blood came out in August of 85, because this is based on money and what they made in 1985. So some of these were released in 84, but made late 84. So, but they made a lot of money in 85.
In 85, so. Yeah. There'd have been long cinema runs. You know what I mean?
I don't think Death Wish 3 is in the high top area.
No, it's definitely in there, I think. But it's not to the top.
Pile, so we'll see when it turns up. It better be yes. Oh dear, we're in trouble now. The Equalizer first aired this year. There you go. Cool. Yeah, ran for 4 seasons. Right. We'll go. I'll do another 50. So 200 to 151 is 200 always. 199, The Doctor and the Devils. 198, The Holcroft Covenant. 197, The Quiet Earth. 196, Revolution. 195, The New Kids. 194, DEFCON 4. 193,
great
Marconi.
DEFCON 4 is very great.
I haven't seen it for a while. 192, The Aviator. 191, Elaney. 190, Oh God, You Devil. 189, Movers and Shakers. 188, Private Resort. 187, Birdie. 186, Lillian Love. 185, Alamo Bay. 184, Sylvester. 183, Subway. 182, Falling in Love. 181, Key Exchange. 180, Fall for Love. 179, Mishima, A Life in Something. 178, Supergirl. 177, Mass Appeal. 176, Codename Emerald. 175, Runaway Train. 174, Joshua, Then and Now. 173, Fever Pitch. 172, Lust in the Dust.
Lost in the Dust, baby. Yeah.
That was good, that one. 171, The Protector. 170, Dance with a Stranger. 169, Ran. 168, The Hit. 167, The Trip to Bountiful. 166, Weatherby. 165, Certain Fury. 164, American Flyers. 163, Ghostbusters. 162, Marie, A True Story. 161, A Sunday in the Country. 160, Heavenly Bodies. 159, A Soldier Story. 158, Bring on the Night. 157, Runaway. 156, The Brother from Another Planet. 155, The Slugger's Wife. 154, Warning Sign. 153, The Terminator. 152, Reanimator. And 151, Paris, Texas. Right. What do you got?
So, out of that lot, obviously we showed a couple last time. So some of them were running from 84 to 85. So I've not brought them ones to the table. But Runaway Train.
Oh, you like it, yeah.
Brilliant Canon film. The miniatures in this works of art for the train. It's great. I love it. But starts off as like one film and then turns into something completely different. It's really good. I first remember seeing this years and years ago when I was a bit of a kid on TV. And the film always stuck with me. And you do what you do and completely forget about it. And I always had these like flashbacks constantly of this particular film. And it took me ages to find out what it was. And then years and years ago, when like message boards were a thing, and I remember putting the bit of a plot up that I could remember, and somebody comes straight back to me and said, "Yeah, it's Runaway Train you're looking for, man." So it's good, really, really good film.
The only reason it's low in this list is because it came out in December of '85.
Yes.
So it only had a month of money, which is not bad.
Yeah.
Considering it made 500,000.
Yeah, and again, it's one of those sort of staple Canon films. It's really good. It was probably obviously made a bit cheap, and
it's often regarded as one of their best. I think it was the only one nominated for Oscar, was it, or something?
Was it? Yeah.
What do I got? Yeah, Supergirl we did last time.
Yeah.
I got Revolution. I'm guessing it's this one from '85. Which.
All right, cool.
No, I can't find anything because it's all just text. Revolution, yeah. So that came out December 25th. So they only had a week in the chart.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, of course.
Yeah.
We haven't got to the story. How did I get to? Was Terminator on the list? I've forgotten where I got to now. No. Reanimator was. So, Terminator was. So this came out in October 85. Didn't do too badly. Terminator was 153, so it came out in October 84.
Yeah.
So still going strong. I think that's it from that file. Yes. Right. I'll just double check the chat. Yeah, so it was the grape soda scene that caused the issues.
Yeah.
Flesh and Blood, I can imagine so.
Yeah.
Rambo 2, Rocky 4, Invasion USA, Commando as well. They're definitely in the 150. Last
Yeah,
Dragon.
I mean, it's 85 is an absolute sweet spot for films, and it's a sweet spot for canon films if you're into canon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's so many canon films in these 80s charts. Where was Supergirl? Supergirl. So yeah, came out in November 84. So
84, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just in the tail end now. If the Goonies is not in the top 20, we'll run around Poundland nude. Oh well, we'll see by then.
To be honest, Bob, running round nude in our Poundland is nothing new. You know what I mean? It's a rite of passage.
Yes, so these do include some late 84 releases. Runaway Trains. Yes, Runaway Trains.
Yeah, great film.
Eric Roberts and John Voight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Michael Myers was always nude in Poundland. Yeah, the big Pacino flop, as it was. Even if it had the entire year, it would have made more.
Yeah.
Revolution. Yes, there we go. That's it. Yeah. Al Pacino. Who's the director? Someone big, wasn't it? Yeah. Hugh Hudson. I forgot what he's done. Right, the passage, yeah, to run around to Poundland nude. So we'll see if Bob's up for the challenge. Right, the next 50 up. Where did I get to? Terminator, Reanimator, Paris, Texas. Right, 150, Godzilla, 1985. 149, A Private Function. 148, Bad Medicine. 147, Maxi. 146, Fast Forward. 145, Hot Moves. 144, Rappin'. 143, Twice in a Lifetime. Oh, I forgot. I have that. It's up in the loft. 142, The Legend of Billie Jean. 141, Stop Making Sense. 140, Jim Carter. 139,
great film.
138, Star Chaser. The Legend of Orin. Hey, Richard Norton's in that.
Yeah.
137, Gremlins. Because that Gremlins came out in June 84 and it's still making money in
85. In 85, yeah.
136, Turk, 182, 135, Dune, 134, The Bride, 133, Murphy's Romance, 132, Mrs. Soffel, 131, The Heavenly Kid, 130, My Science Project, sorry. 129, That's Dancing, 128, The Mean Season, 127, The Company of Wolves, and 126, Pinocchio. I think I'll stop there for a minute while I catch a breath. What have you got from that section then?
I've got the single best animated film that's ever come out that no one knows of. Star Chaser, The Legend of Orin.
I used to watch that so many times when it came out.
Love it. Blatant Star Wars ripoff, and it doesn't even try and hide it. You know what I mean? But it is fantastic. It's a great film. Animation's great in it. The storyline's really good. It's one of those films that people just don't know. And it sort of slipped everybody by. MGM film, brilliant, really, really good.
I haven't seen it for years, but yeah.
It took me ages to find a copy because there's never been a release in the UK.
Yeah.
So this is a US import DVD. DVD is about the best you're going to get of it, I'm afraid. There is, if anybody wants to watch it, there is a VHS rip of it up on YouTube. It's in 4:3 and it's a bit grainy, but it's worth watch. You know what I mean? It's because it is really, really good.
You're biased. Your fantasy films, you keep doing it.
I know. My Science Project, another brilliant.
That's one I love. I used to watch that loads.
Yeah, the only way I can describe it is like a reverse time travel film that they don't actually travel anywhere, but time travels to them. I suppose that's the only way you can. Really good, really good film. Yeah. Again, it's one of them that people have either never heard of or seen, but the premise of the film's really good. Thing he pops up in it as well, doesn't he? Dennis Hopper for about 10 minutes as like a crazy scientist in a high school. Yeah. But it is really good. So if you've never seen My Science Project, that's worth a check.
It definitely is, yes.
And this is brilliant. I can't believe this was so low down on the list, to be honest. But Company of Wolves.
Yeah, I guess it's because it's British, wasn't it?
Maybe, yeah. It's not international, I suppose. Yeah.
Where did I see that? I can't remember now. But yeah, I remember it coming out. It's a Red Riding Hood and
Red Riding Hood. Yeah,
interview with the vampire director.
Yeah, it's like it's weird. It's like a fever dream almost. The way it comes across, the way it's shot. It's fucking brilliant.
I haven't seen it.
I think
I haven't seen it.
I think it's just had a really nice 4K restoration by like Vinegar Syndrome, Severin, somebody like that has just done a really nice job on it, and it deserves it because it's actually a really good film.
Yeah, because it's 127. It came out in April '85, but it made 4 million, and I'd imagine it probably didn't cost much to make.
No,
because it was a low budget British film, but
yeah,
and it's a werewolf one, sort of.
Yeah. But it's good. It is good fun. It's good to watch.
Yeah. So got Gremlins, which I think
Gremlins.
Was Dune last time? I can't remember now.
Yeah, 84 June, I think.
Oh yeah, it came out in December '84. So
yeah.
Now this one's a good one. A good old 80s serial killer thriller. Have you seen this one?
Do you know what? I don't know that one. No, Mean Season.
I don't know if it's even on DVD or Blu-ray.
Right.
But it's not directed by anyone famous, but it's February '85 made 4 million, but it's Kurt Russell in Florida as a newspaper reporter investigating a serial killer.
Right.
Of course, the killer comes after him and his woman.
No, I don't know that one.
Of course, Pinocchio, one of the many Disney re-releases of the year. What do we get? Yeah, that's that lot. So then the next 25 is 125 Creator, 124 Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo, 123 King David, 122 Rustler's Rhapsody, 121 Rainbow Bright and the Star, 120 Places in the Heart, 119 Brazil, 118 Johnny Dangerously, 117 Avenging Angel, 116 Day of the Dead, 115 Heaven Help Us, 114 Plenty, 113 Girls Just Want to Have Fun, 112 Daryl, 111 Into the Night, 110 Red Sonja, 109 Stick, 108 Transylvania 65000, 107 City Heat, 106 The Journey of Natty Gann, 105 Enemy Mine, 104 1984, 103 Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi, yeah.
Yeah, 102 Secret Myra, 101 That Was Then, This Is Now. So there we go.
Yeah, I missed one there. Daryl, I can't believe I've not pulled Daryl out. I've got that. That's just had a 4K upgrade by Vinegar Syndrome. Yeah, I
used to watch loads.
Yeah, I love Daryl. It's great. But the two I've got. The one I've got out of that list. Day of the Dead.
Oh yes. The horror section.
Yeah,
it's a terrible one, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think what the artwork is shown on this one.
Edited as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 cuts of it on this. There's 3 cuts of it on this Arrow release.
Some of my VHS is quite edited.
Yeah, I mean, good film. Sort of steps away a little bit from where the other ones were. Sort of like all set in the bunker, but it works really well. It's a good zombie film. It's just a little bit different than the previous.
It's a lot grosser, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, but I enjoy it. It's good.
Yeah, because 17 Avenging Angel. It's not you'd think it was a canon film with a hooker that goes on a revenge rampage, but it isn't.
Yeah, so he's like one of those, isn't it?
It's the trilogy is pretty good. What's the other one I saw? I got Breaking 2, but I had that last time.
Yeah, we had that last time, didn't we? Yeah.
I think Enemy of Mine was last time.
Enemy of Mine was last time.
I don't know. Yeah, Return of the Jedi's 83, so it was a re-release.
Yeah.
85 that was still going.
Yeah.
And then a big box Secret of Myra, which I only remembered I had today. But
I don't have that one.
Kelly Preston, of course. Yum yum.
Yeah.
And where did we get to? 110. Yes, as where is it? Michael Myers says Red Sonja.
Oh, sorry. Did we get to that? Yeah.
Did we get to that one?
I don't think we got to that. Well, there we go. It's Red Sonja. Yeah, the best Schwarzenegger film that isn't a Schwarzenegger film.
That says he's in it.
Yeah, I felt sorry for Bridget Nielsen because it's her film, but yet Schwarzenegger's name gets thrown up on the top, and the reason for it, it was the big sell to use him as Conan, and they couldn't get the rights or the license to use the Conan name, so they called him Calidor instead, and still tried to sort of push the film with him being the main star, but he isn't. It's Bridget Nielsen's film. But it's actually really good. If anybody likes Willow, then I would say put this and Willow together. You know what you're getting.
Yeah, because it was he was supposed to be in 4 days as a cameo, and then he ended up working for 2 weeks and helping her and doing everything with her, as it were.
Yeah, but I've always enjoyed it. So I've always enjoyed Red Sonja. It's a good film.
Yeah, because you got City Heat, which came out December '84 with Clint and Burt Reynolds.
Yeah,
Brazil didn't do well either. Right. Let's get to the chat. Real Genius. I think that's in the list.
Yeah,
I don't have that.
Real Genius is in there. Yeah,
which is probably in half of these. No, I don't. I think that might be his only appearance in the list. Weird Sciences. I think that's 85, wasn't it?
Yeah, Weird Science is in that one.
Yeah. Dennis Hopper doing a crazy role, surely not.
He plays this like weird like hippie scientist with long hair. He's an odd role. Yeah. And he isn't in it for that long. He's in it for about 10 minutes. But
yeah, he's a teacher that like bookends the show, and
he
reappears as a hippie in the end, I think.
Yeah.
Company Wolves is not a werewolf film as it's advertised.
Yeah, it's like a fantasy film. It's an odd film, but I like it.
Yeah, it's a dark tale of like Little Red Riding Hood, isn't it? More than anything, it's supposed to be.
Yeah, Red Riding Hood. Yeah.
Yes, Mean Season looks very familiar. Seen it, never seen it though. Yeah, it used to be on BBC on the late evening sort of thing. Scottish Geek Guy, howdy to you, sir, Jimmy.
Hello,
Day of the Dead, one of the best zombie movies. Yes, apparently not according to the people who watched it back in June. Although it made nearly 6 million, so that's pretty good for a low budget horror. But there's more to come. That's Michael Myers' favorite Romero.
It is good.
The bottom right image, a still from Cobra. What's that? The Pepsi.
Pepsi, yeah. Yeah.
No one can beat the original classic, yes. Red Sonja was only a PG in cinemas, but was a bit trimmed. Yeah, I was looking at mine. Mine's the old VHS is at 15, so yeah.
Yeah, 15. The Blu-rays are 15 as well.
There's no. I can't think there's any nudity in it.
No, but there's a 4K release of Red Sonja now, which is maybe worth pick up.
Right, so we are on to the hundreds. The Man with One Red Shoe. Do you know this one?
I do know this one, and I owned it on a X rental. The X rental was a small box, one of the CBS small box X rentals, and I traded it for something else. Well, yeah, it's a weird film. It's at that point in time where Tom Hanks was actually good. Tom Hanks was doing good films, other than the crappy stuff he doing in sort of like 90s and the early 2000s. I like it. It's a decent film.
Yeah, it's a spy comedy where the CIA use an average man to put the bad guys on, or is it other CIA agents onto, so they can concentrate on something else. And it's got, was it Carrie Fisher's in it, I think, and then Jim Belushi, and all sorts of shenanigans happen because he turns up at the airport with one red shoe because one of his shoes gets missing when he's on the flight or something, or his luggage.
Yes.
But it's a spy comedy, sort of.
Yeah.
Right, where are we at? 99, The River. Now, is that Sissy Spacek and Mel Gibson?
I don't know. I didn't know this one.
I think because Meryl Streep with The River Wild. Yeah, Mel Gibson and Sissy Spacek. A farming family battle severe storms, a bank threatening to repossess their farm, and there are other hard times in the battle to save and hold on to the farm. Sounds about it. That's all I don't think I've ever seen. Only seen that trailer on a VHS back in the day.
Yeah, like I say, it's not one I knew.
Oh, I'm still on Red Sonja here. There's a pre-cert of Red Sonja with a PG rating, but it's still uncut. A very brief assault at the start of a throwing star bit that was missing in cinemas. Yeah, they didn't like the throwing stars.
Nope.
99, Mischief. I think that's the sex comedy with Kelly Preston, is it?
I don't know. Again, I didn't recall this one.
Yeah, it is. I think. Yeah. Guided by James Dean, the eternal symbol of youth rebellion, a gawky high school student obsessed with the hottest girl in class takes a crash course in teenage coolness. Now, I believe, if I'm correct, that you see a lot of Kelly Preston, if not all of her. So,
right.
Yeah,
it's worth tuning. It's worth tuning into it then.
Now, 97 is Gotcha. This is another one I didn't know about until I saw the VHS charts at that time. Do you know this one?
No.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of this because so many films just came and went. It's 1985. Anthony Edwards, just after he'd done Revenge of the Nerds, he did this.
Right.
It's got Linda Fiorentino in it.
Yeah.
The sexy voice woman from Men in Black. Jonathan plays Gotcha with his fellow college students, testing ability as assassin or mark using paintball guns on campus. He flies to Paris on vacation, and with a woman taking his virginity, ... Yeah, it's not going to show me, is it? Continue, fucker. Yeah, it's not going to show me, but yeah, I've never heard of it. I don't even know if it's got a DVD release.
Yeah, it's like you said, the thing was 84, 85, 86. It's littered with films that got maybe a 10-day run, a 7-day run. I've just never heard of the majority of them.
I did see it. 104 was 1984 because that came out in December 84, so it's just in time. But what do we get to? Yeah, 96, 210, 2010. This was an odd one, I thought, because that came out in September 84, but it didn't even make 10 million, nor 9 million.
Right.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Because this is a good film. But I don't know if it's people were put off thinking it was like 2001: A Space Odyssey and just a lot of slow stuff happening.
Maybe. It's been quite a while since I've seen it. There is a HMV exclusive Blu-ray out of it. That's supposed to be okay, but it's been a long while since I watched it. I'm a big sci-fi fan, but 2001 is not in my wheelhouse at all. It's too slow pace and not enough pew pew for my liking. You know what I mean?
But yeah, so this sequel is directed by Peter Hyams, has Roy Schneider, John Lithgow, Helen Mirren as the main ones. Hal comes back.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a brilliant sequel. You know what I mean? People adore it. It's
a lot better pacing wise. But a joint US-Soviet expedition is sent to Jupiter to learn exactly what happened to Hal, and then of course war almost breaks out on Earth, and they have to be a pain in the ass to each other. Right. 95. Stephen King's Cat's Eye. So.
Yeah, I don't own Cat's Eye. I think there is a release of it. Yeah, I think there is a release of it in the UK. I definitely know there's a Scream Factory release of it in America. But again, it's been a long while since I've seen it.
Yeah, was it? It's an anthology with this cat connecting stories, and
yes.
Everyone rates the James Woods first story the best, where he's trying to give up smoking.
Yeah, it's a lot of that sort of kind of stuff was formidable back in these kind of times. It's there's loads of them.
I got the soundtrack to Gotcha. There you go, and the DVD and the Blu-ray. There you go. It does exist. Now 94 is Target. Is that Gene Hackman film? Do you know that one?
It rings a bell, but
I remember the poster back in the day. So yeah, it's Gene Hackman and Matt Dillon.
Yeah, I know the film. Yeah, I've never seen it, but I do know the film.
I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, when American Donna Lloyd is kidnapped during her trip to Europe, her son Chris and her husband Walter start searching for her.
Yeah.
So it's spy shenanigans.
Yeah. Like I said, I know the film, but I've never seen it.
Yeah. Right. Sweet Dreams at 93. No,
didn't know this one.
Biography. I don't think it's anything to do with the Eurythmics. Sweet Dreams, yes. Jessica Lange, Ed Harris.
Yeah.
The story of Patsy Cline, her velvet voice country music singer who died in a tragic plane crash at the height of her fame. So yeah, Jessica Lange, Ed Harris. That's about it. John Goodman.
Google says, in a nutshell, tragic, bittersweet, and nostalgic.
There you go. See, yeah, Target used to be on ITV a lot. I remember seeing it advertised, but I was never interested in watching it. And Michael Myers has got the UK DVD of Cat's Eyes. It's
There's
got
a
one of
DVD
those
of it.
sideways back covers like Raw Deal, Prince of Darkness,
Yeah.
and They Live. Unforgivable. Right, so 92, The Cotton Club. So I think this was a big box office bomb at the time. I think it's Rich. Is it Francis Ford Coppola?
Yeah, again, I know the film. I've never seen it.
Yeah, same. I think I may have seen it once back in the. That's not my thing. Scott Gregory Hines. Meet the jazz musicians, dancers, owner, and the guests of the Cotton Club in 1928 to 1930s Harlem. So yeah, directed by
Richard Gere.
Yeah, Richard Gere, Diane Lane,
Diane Lane, Nicolas Cage,
Bob Hoskins, James Remar,
Gregory Hines. Yeah.
They're all in it. But it was. I don't know if it says. But there we go. Someone on Twitch. Every time I've been to Europe, I've been kidnapped, but I've never been kidnapped. But it's not for the lack of trying. It does seem to happen to a lot of Americans. So take care.
Yeah, Liam Neeson's a master of it.
Tragic, bittersweet, and nostalgic, just like Expendables 4. Fright Night will be on this list. Just so cool, Bruce.
Yeah, Fright Night will be on this list.
Will it be as popular as you think? Right.
Yeah.
91, Tough Turf. Another one that's not something I think I've seen.
That sounds like a horse racing film.
Ooh, I'll place my bets. James Spader as a new kid in school who must battle a gang of street toughs after stealing the gang's leader's girl. Sounds just like Spader.
Ooh, have I never seen this?
Yeah, this sounds very interesting now.
Yeah.
Richard, directed by Fritz Kirsch. But yeah, it does look interesting, this one. Robert Downey
In a nutshell, intense, dangerous, and passionate.
How I like my film.
I'm in. Yeah. Sounds like my Friday night.
Yes, Restless Natives is not on this chart. I don't remember seeing it anywhere. The 1985 British comedy. I think it's set in Scotland, isn't it? With the couple of guys on with rubber masks. I seem to remember. Good evening, Dr. Impossible. Anyway, Ellen Griswold is kidnapped in Europe as well. Yeah, in 1985, no less.
Yeah.
Yeah, Restless Natives. I remember that trailer being on everything. Oh, Bob's got the Tough Track soundtrack and DVD. Tough Turf.
Cool.
Not a great title. 90 is A Chorus Line. Isn't that Richard Attenborough and Michael Douglas?
Chorus Line.
Yes. Jazz hands.
Right.
Hopeful tryout before a demanding director as part in a new musical. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, directed by Richard Attenborough, starring Michael Douglas, and a lot of singers and dancers.
Michael Jackson. It would have been better if it was Michael Jackson.
Well, when we get to Moonwalker one day. So it's the movie event of 1986, it says. Okay. That must be the British thing, because where is it? It came out.
Yeah,
December 10th, 85. Bloody hell. So it made, in about 3 weeks, it made nearly 10 million. Right.
Right.
So 89, this might be one for you. Explorers.
Yes.
Oh, I don't have it on VHS or DVD.
Have we not missed two out before that? Before Explorers, or have I?
Explorers 89.
Yeah, so we had. Hold on, we had it in my mind. Did we miss that one out? I thought.
That was at
Transylvania 6-5. Right, so I had that one. I missed that. Explorers, yeah, I've got Explorers. One of those films that time had forgot, even though how good it is. And then when this Blu-ray came out, everyone went fucking crazy for it. There is no release of it in the UK on Blu-ray. There is a DVD, but it's a bit pricey now. This Blu-ray is, if you can get an import, is probably the best way to do it. Brilliant film. if you're into this sort of from adventure, child-friendly, family-friendly, adventure, sci-fi kind of stuff, this is probably one of the better ones. It is fantastic. The whole build-up to everything that they do is great.
Yeah.
So
you got kid actors, and they're good. Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix.
Yeah.
Directed by Joe Dante, but Possible told me the other day he doesn't like talking about the film because of the issues he had making it.
Yeah, it's odd because it's really good. Like the special effects are really good in it as well, and the practical effects are really good in it.
Yeah, they make their own force field and then build a spaceship to put in the force field and then fly up into space.
Yeah, and meet aliens, and it's like you think none of it should really work, but it all rolls together really tightly. Like the storyline's great, the camaraderie between all three of them's really good because like two of them's like really close friends, and then there's one lad who's like slightly on the outskirts. He comes from like a poorer background, a poorer family, and he hasn't got much. Where the other two are their families are loaded. They've got everything that they want, and then they become friends, and somehow Ethan Hawke's character's father works for the like Ministry of Defence, and he's been working on a program to create a force field. But his son finds it, and he generates the force field, and then they determine that they can make it bigger and smaller and do all kinds of weird things with it. So they make a spaceship out of a washing machine of all things, and put the force field around it, and then they get some weird signal coming from outer space, and it locks onto the signal and it shoots off, and it turns out it's aliens. But the aliens that they find are like scavengers. They're like they're like reclamation. They're just picking scrap up throughout space. It's really good. It's really good film.
It doesn't have. It's a bit of a quick ending though, isn't it? Because they
very
had problems.
Yeah.
But yeah, was it? What did I say? Who is it? River Phoenix, Ethan Hawke. Before they were famous, because was it River Phoenix? Yeah, before Stand By Me.
Yeah. But it is good. Like I say, it's one of those that people have just forgot about for ages.
Explorers. No Corey Feldman.
No Corey Feldman.
Surprisingly. And the special effects made for Rob Bottin.
Rob Bottin. Yeah, I mean, Rob Bottin stuff's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's surprising. Yeah, I guess he was doing... Oh, we'll come to what he's doing, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he did a lot through this time period, Rob Bottin. His stuff really stands out.
Yeah. Now, 88, Once Bitten.
Was this the like comedy vampire kind of film? Once Bitten.
It's Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I know the film. I can't recall if I've ever seen it or not.
It's I don't enjoy it that much when I have seen it.
Yeah,
all right while it's on, but it's not one I go back to. Same with Rockula.
Yeah,
the vampire teenager film. Where's my signal? Never mind. But yeah, it's a Jim Carrey film. So next is 87, Lost in America. See, it's not just Europe that's the problem.
Yeah. Again, this one I didn't know.
This is another one I saw loads on VHS trailers. But this is Albert Brooks, or is it Albert? Yeah, Albert Brooks, Julie Haggerty from Airplane. And husband and wife in their 30s decide to quit their jobs, live as free spirits, and cruise America in a Winnebago. It's a 7.0 on IMDb, but... Yeah,
95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, so it's highly rated. But it's one I need to look up.
Yeah, again, like I said, I didn't know it. Considering it's so popular, I didn't know
it. To Live and Die in LA, the film deserves to take third position in the chart. It's a very good film, but it's money-wise, I don't know if it's even in the list, is it? I can't remember.
It's in the list, but I think it's lower down. It's out the top. It's definitely at the top 10. It may be at the top 20, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it did very well. There you go, Transylvania 65000. That's an awful title. That should have changed it.
Yeah, it's a bad title. To be fair, it's not a brilliant film. But there's one. Jeff Goldblum, yeah. But there's one there's one major standout for the film, and that's Gina Davis. Woo! Gina Davis.
Yeah, because
a scantily clad Gina Davis at that all the way through the film. So
yeah, that's what I remember on it. Then. I knew
Yeah.
that's something worth watching because there's a lot of her on showing, almost all of her in Earth Girls Are Easy, and that's a PG.
yeah, I love that film as well.
Right, number 86, Better Off Dead, teen comedy with John Cusack, I believe.
Better Off Dead. Again, it's a title I know. I don't think I've ever seen it.
I remember seeing the poster everywhere when it came out, but I never watched it. But it's quite a good film.
Right.
Yeah, John Cusack, David Elgin Steers, that's about it. Oh, Diane Franklin's in it, not with doing her brother this time. Directed by Savage Steve Holland.
Yeah.
What's he up to now? Because it's One Crazy Summer and Say Anything was around this time. So the director did Better Off Dead, One Crazy Summer, big time movie. Yeah. Okay, right. Silver Bullet. Yeah, where was that? That was. No, it hasn't. Oh, it hasn't.
Yeah, Silver Bullet.
It's coming up.
Yeah,
Enemy
it's in
Mine.
there,
Yes,
though.
unfortunately, Enemy Mine was not a popular film. Although,
No, and it's actually a really good film.
Yeah, what was it? 105, but that's why, because it came out in December 85. So there's no point.
Yeah.
It did make a lot first up, but after cinema and VHS, it sort of disappeared.
Yeah, it's a really good film.
Better Off Dead is great. Had the soundtrack and the DVD. Yeah, I seem to remember that. I seem to remember John Cusack made 2 films, Better Off Dead and One Crazy Summer, with the same guy, but he fell out with him on the second film, but I can't remember which way around they are.
Right.
Right. Now, 85. Now we're getting into the good stuff. The ones I can't beat. American Ninja.
Oh, yes. I loves me some Michael Dudikoff.
Here we go.
Great. I believe it or not, I don't actually own a copy.
Get off my channel.
I know it's bad really that I don't own a copy because it is bloody brilliant. And it's one of the only Dudikoff films I don't own, and I don't know why. 88 put it out on Blu-ray, and then it went OOP quite quick, and it sells for decent money second hand. But then they put the complete, I think 4 film set out.
Oh yeah.
But that's still pricey as well and I don't like the other ones. I mean, was it 3 Blood Hunt?
Something like that, isn't it? Where the 2.
It's not Dudikoff in the third one, though.
David Bradley's in 3, and then David Bradley and Dudikoff are in 4.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do like the film. It is really good.
It is what it is, isn't it? It's a
it's just it's canon, just bloody nonsense. Yeah, it's sheer nonsense, but it's great for it.
It is great fun. Dutch Films. Hello, Ramon. Thanks for joining us. Remake of Hell in the Pacific. I see. Yeah, Enemy Mine is
Yeah.
That is true. So it's a brilliant film. I think that's American Ninja, or is it Enemy Mine? But see, Michael Myers was just saying, wasn't it American Ninja 85? Yeah, and it turns out Hell in the Pacific. There we go. The Sure Thing is another great John Cusack film that year. Yeah, and I can't remember if it turns up, but yeah, he.
No, I can't remember if it's in this list.
He's got a guaranteed hookup with a hot babe in LA, and he's traveling across country with a normal woman, and of course they fall in love.
Yeah.
Second Ninja is okay, but the rest are pretty run of the mill. Yeah, the second one, because it's cast and director and everything. So it's got some. Oh, Pray for Death was 85, I think.
It is, but it's not in the list. And I like me some Sho Kosugi. I think Pray for Death is one of the better films that he did. But it's not in the list for some reason.
Yeah, if you want to meet him on my channel, I just need £4,000 or dollars for an interview.
Is that what he wants? He wants $4,000. Fair play to the guy. He's got to earn money somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah, because Red Brown wanted 500.
Right.
And I thought that was steep. But where do we get to? 84, John Carpenter's Starman. Now this came out in 84, so this is a bomb because it came out December 84 and he made 10 million. But it's a very lovely film.
It is a lovely film. It's E.T. for an older audience.
That is exactly what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a good film.
Tearjerker as well.
Yeah.
Because they made it a TV show as well.
All right, I don't remember it's a TV show.
I never saw the TV show. It's only recently I found out it existed. I think, let me double check who it is. Yeah, Robert Hayes is the starman, is the Jeff Bridges part in it.
Right. Oh, I never knew. Did it get past the pilot? Did it go for a full season, or did it?
I think so. I definitely think it was a season. Let's have a look. Starman. It's got 6.7 rating, around for 86 to 87. It's got 1 season, 22 episodes, but they're highly rated.
You learn something new every day. I didn't know about that one. I'll have to have a look into that.
That's what we're here for.
It is.
There he is. I was waiting for him to make a bloody appearance. So yes, we're using a different list
Hello,
this
Professor.
year this time because of Professor kicking off and throwing his toys out about our laughter that we didn't make. See if he likes this list any better.
I have been enjoying your videos from 1980, Prof. They've been fantastic. Xanadu, yeah. I mean, the one he did for Labyrinth was great because obviously me and my wife have a shrine to Labyrinth in our house.
Plus, he name checked me in that as well.
Yeah,
Gareth, not Gareth.
Yeah.
Yeah, no interview is worth 4K, you know.
Yeah.
See, he's already dissing it. Is this going to be another rubbish list? No, I can't make people watch the films. Like half the ones I mentioned here, we're only up to 84, and half of them I've never even heard of. So
yeah. Which is weird because it's just a year of just massive big hitters. Well,
yeah, we had 216 films, and you think, oh yeah, I know all of the 85s. No, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
So that brings us to 83, compromising position. Which
no, don't.
I'm trying to think if I know it. If I can spell it might help. So yes, it's a Susan Sarandon comedy drama mystery. It's not highly rated. Raul Julia, Edward Herman. So, a ex-newspaper woman who is now a suburban housewife can't resist getting involved in an investigation of the murder of a philandering dentist who has been having affairs with several of his patients. So, it's not completely terrible, but Susan Sarandon has stated that money was the big factor in her decision to make the film. She was not totally enamored by the character. Okay. I might skip that one. There you go. Dutch has rated over 174 movies in 1985. Which ones have you never heard of, Gareth? Oh, that's a long list that we at the beginning of the episode. Let's have a look. The Bay Boy, Came a Hot Friday, When a Father Walks Away on Business, Sylvia, Swan in Love. I think Fandango is isn't that a drama with Kevin Costner? But that was 203 for the year, so right. Where are we up to?
Yeah,
I have 25 of this as well. Eyewitness. I don't remember seeing Eyewitness in the list.
No, I don't think I did.
Doesn't unless it's no, I don't think it's in the list. I don't think it's higher than mostly name. Well, I say mostly name, but we could be wrong. Right, where are we? Compromise resolution there. Moving violations at 82. So that is a police academy.
Again, yeah, I know the film. Don't think I've ever seen it.
I've seen it a couple of times. It's got the third Murray brother. So Brian Doyle, Bill Murray, and now we get John Murray. It's got Jennifer Tilly in it. It's from the makers of Police Academy. It's got director Neil Israel, writers Neil Israel and Pat Crofton. They did Bachelor Party as well and stuff like that. But it is just as what it says. The goofy students of a remedial driver's education class find themselves butting heads with the abusive police instructors. So it is just another Police Academy.
Yeah.
Similar. What's the rating? It's got 5.7. So it's an all right watch, but it's not like Police Academy good. So yes, that's it. Police Academy 2 might be higher in the list. We shall see.
Yes.
Fandango is awesome coming out. Directed by Kevin Reynolds. It is the one I thought it was, yeah. Who did Prince of Thieves and Waterworld, and then I think they broke up and then made up again. Oh, some good ones coming up though. Here we go. After Hours at 81, some Scorsese for you.
Yeah, I don't really do Scorsese. I mean, like anything. I'm not saying the bad films; they're just not my cup of tea. It's all way too serious. You know what I mean?
It's comedy as well.
Yeah,
a guy gets just around town in New York at night, and weird things happen.
Yeah,
in some situations. But yeah. Good evening, Jay. Thanks for joining us. New York. Now, I don't know if that's on the list.
Don't know. I don't think so. I don't recall seeing it.
No, and then we get to 80, Protocol, which is a Goldie Hawn film. I seem to remember back in the day. I don't think I've seen it since.
Protocol.
It's a comedy where Goldie Hawn saves the life of the Imar of Otar in Washington, and then he takes her in, basically.
Right.
It's got Chris Sarandon, and that's about it. Herbert Ross directed it. Nancy Myers co-wrote it, but it's only got a 5.4 rating, so I don't think it's aged well. Like Private Benjamin's got a 6.2.
Yeah, he got a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, Wildcats has got a 6.0. I think it's an all right, if you like, Goldie Hawn.
Yeah, I don't recall it.
So Professor's happy. He's seen After Hours. Color Purple is on the list.
It is on the list.
Bag of tapes where it is, but it isn't. Oh, I can see where it is. Yeah, great comedy movie relations. Probably watched it more often than Police Academy as a kid. See, it wasn't wasn't valuable much as a kid. I remember the trailer.
Yeah, like I say again, I don't. Yeah,
but I watched that for the first time recently. Movie Violations. Oh, is it coming up on Jay's channel? Sorry, it was only 8 years out with New York Scorsese. Is it early 90s, that one? Right. Let's get back on track. Number 79, sorry. Return to Oz. The nightmare fuel of Disney.
Yeah. This I love. I think it's great. Practical effects in it are fantastic.
Yeah, because it's I can never pronounce the name. Fairuza Balk from The Craft. And what else?
That's her. She was also in Blade Trinity.
I was thinking the Water Boy. I think she's in as well, is she?
Yeah, Water Boy as well. Yeah.
So you got Nicole Williamson, who was in Spawn, Piper Laurie, Jean Marsh, and lots of people, and it is enough to give kids a nightmare.
Yeah, it's really dark. You know what I mean? Like really dark.
Yeah, we got more dark Disney as well there, but yeah.
We have, yeah. I mean, one of my favourite Disney films is he's got to crop up in this. But yeah, Return to Oz. Again, this is a staple in our show. Both me and my wife really like this film. But everything stands out about it. The practical effects in it are great. I don't know if anybody's ever watched the making of or anything like that, but TikTok, who plays the sort of like soldier kind of character, the mechanical soldier, they actually hired a contortionist to work the actual costume. And if you see the behind the scenes, is the contortionist is moving TikTok's feet via his hands. So his legs are up onto his shoulders and his guy's walking around. So if you've seen TikTok, I bet it's no taller than 4 foot high. And it's weird how the guy moved around in it, but it was actually a guy in a suit who was a contortionist moving himself around. But the practicals are great. I love practical effects in any film, and this is really good, really good.
Because it was a Disney film and it only made to 79, and it came out in June 85. That only made 10 million in its run because it wasn't very popular back then.
I can remember seeing it. I can remember seeing it at cinema.
I don't think I didn't. I think I might caught it on TV back a few years later. So yeah, Jay likes Return to Oz.
Yeah, it's a good film.
Yeah, Michael Myers says it's Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Ramon loves it, and she's in The Craft. There we go.
Yeah.
Return to Oz at 79. How that movie's amazing. Love it. Showed me to my gremlins, and they dug it without getting spooked.
Yeah.
Well,
just everything in it. Sort of like the sort of characters in it are just sort of like slightly offset from the Wizard of Oz. So instead of flying monkeys, you've got the wheelies in it, but the wheelies are really good characters. It all works seamlessly well, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's good old Disney, not new Disney.
Yeah.
Yes, I seem to remember it being a U in the cinemas, but and then coming.
Yeah, it got popped up to a PG.
Yeah, so she links the Craft legacy because she's in a padded cell, I think, at the end of the remake sequel. Craft legacy, Jesus, yeah, I didn't sit through that either. Absolutely awful. I let Jay sit through that. Return to Oz must be the longest sequel gap ever, surely.
Yeah,
it's got to be 50.
Probably nearly 50 years, I suppose.
Hey, Ian, how are you? There was a huge expectation and lots of media coverage around Return to Oz, I recall. I assume once the first audience had seen it, it was a bit dark for some, so word of mouth maybe was mixed. It definitely happened.
Yeah.
I see that happening. Because, like he says, parents thought it was too dark for a U certificate.
Yeah, the whole witch changing a head thing.
Yeah. Even the original Oz had shit your pants scary airborne monkeys, yes.
Yeah.
They're not has it got a Blu-ray release?
Yes, I think so. Officially. In the UK, yes.
Right. Okay. Then we get to Christ, where am I going? The Purple Rose of Cryo at 78. Now
I had no idea with this one.
The Woody Allen with the bloke in the cinema. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so in 1935, New Jersey, a movie character walks off the screen into the real world, and it is Jeff Daniels. So Mia Farrow's in this Woody Allen written, directed film with Danny Aiello. But yeah, I've never seen it. But it's a comedy fantasy romance.
I didn't know it. I didn't know the film at all.
No. Yeah, Dutch knows. Woody Allen, yep. Does it count as exploitation? All right. That's too good not to get a clap or the clap.
Hey.
That one. Okay, not sure Starman TV series ever aired in the UK. Yeah, I don't remember. There's so many TV series I didn't know existed that are aired in the UK, or probably didn't air in the UK, I should say. Woody Allen. Well, that answers why I've never seen that. Some of his early comedies are good. Return to Oz had a Disney Club release on Blu-ray in the US. The discs were mod discs.
MOD, manufactured on demand.
Not the military defense, then. Right.
No.
Woody Allen, the Wes Anderson on the past. That is very happy. Right. Now we're getting to it. 77. Mission in Action 2.
I did I miss that one?
Chuck Norris looking pissed off at Viet Cong.
I've got it. Where the hell is it?
The Canon.
I can't believe I missed it off. There it is. Oh no, it's not.
Yeah. So they had two films, Mission Action 1 and 2. I think they shot back to back and then decided the second film was better and brought that out first.
Yeah, I don't. Do you know what? I thought I had that. I'm looking at it now. I'm sure 101 Films put that out on a Blu-ray.
So directed by Lance Hool. Yeah, old ex-rental.
Yeah, is that a Vestron? Was it a Vestron? That was a Vestron release.
Guild.
A Guild.
Surprisingly, yeah. I would have said Vestron because it's a purple box.
Yeah.
Always just confuses me.
I do like those Vestron releases.
Another Stephen King at 76, Silver Bullet. Show off. Ooh, he's showing off the Canon X rental as well. What a
showing off now. Proper showing off.
No, I can't tonight.
Yeah. I've got this. I've got it on DVD. I've got it on Blu-ray. I watched it
the other night. It's still cool. I know the werewolf doesn't look very good, but
it doesn't. No, but you can sort of forgive it for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, did it warrant an 18 certificate? I don't really know, but
no, I don't know, because the dad's reaction to it is about but it's not gory or anything, is there?
No. But nevertheless, got a really good film.
Because hang on, because what is it? Uncle Red. What is it? Gary Busey.
Gary Busey, yeah.
Film, apparently.
Yeah.
See, don't you kick off, Jay? Who made this list? This is financial money. What they made within the 12 months of 85, what these films made in cinema releases. But yes, he loves the Cochrane clap. Like the Velvet Sun. Yeah, that is good. And it's shiny. Ooh. Oh, and Professor's happy. He loves Silver Bullet.
Yeah, it's a great film.
Gil did a lot of maroon boxes, usually with a golden seal on the side. Yes, luckily I still have my seal. Very happy with that. Silver Bullet was rated frequent strong Gary Busey. Right. Now, 75, dropping down a notch. Crush Grove.
Crush Grove.
1985. The story of a man who started a new hip-hop label called Crush Grove. With Sheila E., Joseph Simmons, they're from Run DMC, Daryl McDaniels, Jam Master J, Mark Morales. Yeah, never heard it. It's a rap film, so I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I mean, LL Cool J's in there. Yeah, Russell Simmons. Yeah, Curtis Blow.
Because was it Ice-T is in Breaking 2, isn't he?
Yeah.
And one, I think. But yeah, not one I know or ever heard of.
No, it seems to be like the who's who of the time of the hip hop scene, like Run DMC are in there, and
I struggle to believe that. And Chuck Norris made the top 500 of anything. Oh, you heathen! He's got at least one more in this list.
He has, yeah.
At least Bronson as well. That's a long time ago. Yeah. Finally watched the Busey movie Hide in the House on Prime. It was surprisingly decent. Thought it was going to be shy. Yeah, it is decent. It's not what you expect. Gary Busey hiding in some woman's house to be.
Yeah, can't go wrong with a bit of Busey.
Yeah, in the same vein as breaking, rapping, and that sort of stuff. Yeah, rapping can make that top 100. I love Hide in the House. Oh, Invasion USA cough. Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of either. So yeah, he's got about 3 films in this chart.
Yeah, Invasion USA is in this one as well.
Now number 74, Clue. You gonna say hello? No, okay. I'll let you talk about this a second. I'm just gonna tuck him in.
Yeah, go for it. Brilliant film. If you've never ever seen it, one of the craziest performances by Tim Curry that you will ever see. I think Tim Curry for the whole 93 minutes, I think it's about 93 minutes that this is on, he's just an absolute ball of energy. He's just bouncing from one side of the screen to the other. He's just never still. But film based on, obviously, the board game. In the UK, it's called Cluedo. In the US, it's called Clue. And basically, every character that's brought in is a character from the board game. Colonel Mustard, Professor Plum, all that kind of stuff. And there's a murder that takes place, and the sort of between everyone that's left, they're trying to break down who the murderer is. It's really, really good. It's got like bizarre, like 3 or 4 alternative endings. So the film finishes. You think you know who's done it. It explains who's done it, and then it does like a Scooby Doo diddle-doo kind of ending. It spins back and gives you another alternative ending, and I think it does that either 4 or 5 times. Sort of goes through every character that's left and gives you them a scenario of if they were the killer, how they did it, and how they got around it. It is really, really good. This Blu-ray is like quite scarce in the UK. It was limited to, I think it was limited to 1,500 copies. This Blu-ray, so it's like it goes for decent money now, and it's the only way to own it on Blu-ray is to get this version of it. There is no normal version.
Oh, that's I'm after the VHS.
It's the HMV release that came out like that. They are worth finding, but this is the most expensive one in the line. It'll set you back 40, 45 quid, that one now. So yeah, but again, it's the only way to own Clue on Blu-ray in the UK.
Yeah, I've only got it on DVD for the watch party with it.
Yeah, but it is a brilliant film. Brilliant. It's like everything about it is 110 mile an hour.
Yeah,
it's just non-stop. But really, really, really good.
See, it said it was a bomb, but this came out December 13th, 1985. So it was only 2 or 3 weeks of money, and it made 11 million. So
yeah, so see, I'd always been led to believe it had tanked, but obviously not. Obviously, it made some money.
Yeah, because I guess you mentioned the different endings and and the different cinemas that had a different ending to
different endings. Yeah,
but backfired on them.
But Tim Curry's brilliant in everything, but he's fantastic in that. He holds the entire film together.
Flames coming.
Yeah.
Oh, they're talking about Hider in the House, Sniffing Pants. I don't remember that. Oh, Murder by Death is even better with Sellers, Falk, and Truman Capote. Yes, they're doing Falk is like Sam Spade, Sellers is Fu Manchu and stuff like that, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one now. Clue's always passed me by, but I need to watch. Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. It's great fun.
Yeah, it is.
Just the energy from the actors is worth it. And then
it is non-stop.
Try to copy that. It's closer to the game than Battleship was.
Yes. Oh, that's an awful film. Battleship is terrible.
I do enjoy it just because it's so crazy.
Oh, it's so crazy. Yeah, it is. It's just sheer nonsense.
Well, yes, I think because it would have made more sense because like the game is called Cluedo in the UK.
Yeah.
But then I think might have thrown people off. Oh, they're always renaming stuff anyway, so why bother?
Yeah.
40 quid, yeah, changed my mind. Yeah. It might be streaming somewhere. The DVD I got was only a few pounds on eBay, so
yeah,
you don't need to see it in 4K. As a kid, I loved that showed the 3 different endings of Clue. At the cinema, they just showed the one about it. There we go. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember it coming out in the cinema. I don't know if it died a death too soon.
Yeah, I never saw it. I never saw it at the cinema.
3 surprise endings. Yes, I think there was a 4th, but I either didn't film it or they didn't release it. I have to rewatch Clue. It's been forever. Yes, definitely we'll watch that one. See there, it's also called Cluedo in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I think it's only called Clue in the US.
Yeah, I think there was a TV game show called Cluedo with celebs.
Right.
Characters in the early 90s, late 80s. Oh, it might be in the list.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Clue would make it a good double bill with Haunted Honeymoon. Yeah, they're very similar films.
Oh yeah. Haunted Honeymoon's great.
I do like Gene Wilder now.
Yeah.
Yes, I would. Number 73, TNA P&A PG is Just One of the Guys. I think.
Yeah, again, I know the film, never seen it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. It's not bad because it's a a girl in the 80s in the school wants to be in the school paper, but because she's a girl, they won't let her. So she dresses as a boy in a different school and then falls in love with a guy. And of course, reveals herself to him only as a woman could to prove, well, back then, to prove that she's a woman.
Yeah. I'm sure it hasn't had a remake over the years. That I'm sure it has.
Probably, yeah. William Zabka's in it as the
right
guy. But yeah. Yeah, great teen comedy boobies. Yeah, it's a PG, and then she like flashes them to show she's a girl. But yeah. Yep, some awesome movies in that one. There you go. Gene Wilder, but don't recall liking Haunted Honeymoon much. It's not a great comedy. There's not that much funny in it, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, it got a Blu-ray release. Yeah, it got a Blu-ray release not long back.
I'll be angry if Teen Wolf isn't on the list. Oh, that did quite well. I'll tell you that much. Spoilers. Very impressive. To me as a kid, the boobs. They were a good set. But then we get to more boobs and bush and ass in 72 with Life Force, which is
my favorite Tobe Hooper film. I fucking love this film. It's great.
So do I. Watched it a couple of weeks ago. We're doing it for Smut Talk with Sci-Fi Filth.
the
nothing on the back though.
Practical effects in this fantastic. They don't hold up. They look really rubbery now, but I still love them for it. It's still great.
Last year HD.
Yeah. Again, I'm a big fan of Tobe Hooper films. We did a live stream with some of the American guys I stream with regular. We did a whole Tobe Hooper stream. And for some reason, all this kind of stuff came out on top for me. But for the American guys, it came like really low down. So yeah, it's one of those films. It feels traditionally English. You know what I mean? It's very traditionally English, but it's brilliant for it. Like we said, but the practical effects are great. The opening scene where they're sort of like cruising past the spaceship, the alien spaceship. I always really enjoyed that. And you think the film's going to go in that kind of tone, but it just doesn't at all. It just goes off on a tangent completely.
It
but it's fantastic. Yeah, it changes genres, it changes tone, it changes everything as it's going along. and the ending is just phenomenal. You know what I mean? It's great. Yeah.
I can't work it out story-wise, but yeah, it's amazing.
It's brilliant.
If you ever seen the old British comedy, What a Carve Up? No, it's an inspiration.
No, I don't know that.
No. It's a lot of fun, that one. Life Force is unexpectedly saucy. Yes, I think I saw it back on TV, and even on ITV, they didn't. It must have been a late night version. I don't think they cut too much out, naughtiness-wise.
Yeah, I mean, it helps that she's hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got a 19-year-old French woman naked for 99% of the film.
French model, that just doesn't utter a word.
My favorite zombie movie best be on this list.
It is. I know which one you're talking about, and it is because it's the next one up for me on my pile. So
okay, right, Alien Bush, indeed, yes. It's funny how they're anatomically correct. Big fan of those big movies. I mean, vampire movies. I mean, space vampire movies. I mean, Space Vampires would have been a better title. I think it would have done better if it was called Space Vampires.
Yeah, well, that was the original working title for it, weren't it? And they took one look at it and thought, Space Vampires? That just so shit. Call it Life Force. What? You know what I mean?
Sold. So yeah.
Sold done.
Because it is a canon film, isn't it? One of their most.
It is a canon film. It's one of the three that Tobe Hooper tied himself into. So there was that, Texas Chainsaw 2, and Invaders from Mars was the other one, which I love as well. I think it's a great film.
Because that's a remake. So this is half written by Dan O'Bannon of Alien and Return of the Living Dead fame.
Yep.
Return of the Living Dead is my favorite zombie movie. It might be on the list.
Yeah.
Life Force is a special place in my heart. But the first time I saw a naked lady was on an ITV screening, and you definitely saw the lot. Yes, then it's the
Yeah.
same one.
Like I said, check it out on a 2K transfer. It's fantastic.
Michael Damon's is a great zombie. Oh, so yes, Michael. Demons is a great zombie movie. Yes, I don't know if Demons is on this list.
Demons is not on the list, no, but Demons is a good film.
The first naked woman I saw was on TV was The Woman in Red. There, I saw that one as well. Kelly LeBrock, fully nude for a quick flash. Where they released a butcher version in the Americas. Yes, that flopped. Of course, I forgot about that. Thank you, Professor. That they had a different cut to us.
Life Force, yeah. The American cut is on that Blu-ray that Arrow released, and it like chops about 12 minutes out of it altogether. It's really shit. It just doesn't work. It is odd.
Oh, he remade Toolbox Murders. That's quite recent, isn't it? Before he passed.
Yeah.
Is he passed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful lady indeed. Yes, she is.
Mm.
She can suck the life out of me anytime.
Hey.
Right. 71. Kiss of the Spider Woman. Let's lower the tone, or raise the tone, I should say. Now, this I remember was everywhere, winning awards, being advertised everywhere, and I've never seen it or heard of it since.
I've never seen it. I have heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Because it's William Hurt as a gay man and political prisoner are together in prison. The gay man narrates the stories of 2 fake movies and his own life. So it's another one with Raul Julia, Sonia Braga, who's both of those were in The Rookie.
Yeah.
That is so it's a Spanish film by the look of it, but that's all I know about it. But I think it's probably either a remake or it's based on a book. Is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, based on a book, 1976 novel.
Okay, and then a stage show as well. So yeah, it was. I remember it's massive. If you watch The Lost Boys, it's a big standee of the film in the video shop for The Lost Boys. No man flopped watching Life Force.
Hey!
Oh, there's a golf clap for that one. Yes.
Golf clap. Golf clap.
Now, this is a family channel, so I wouldn't have any more rude jokes. Unless I do them. Right, 70. The Flamingo Kid. Came out in December 1984, so it had a full run.
I have no idea of this one.
It doesn't ring a bell at all. I'm getting Johnny Depp vibes, but I could be wrong. No, Matt Dillon. A recent high school graduate, unsure of his future, gets a summer job at the Flamingo Beach Club and meets a charismatic Phil Brody, who is, so it's got Matt Dillon, Hector Lanzo, Richard Crenna, Jessica Walter, a lot of names, but Gary Marshall directed it. But yeah, doesn't ring a bell at all.
No, doesn't for me.
Who else? Oh, so Matt Dillon. Yeah, there we go. Someone knows more than me. Golf clap for Michael Myers. Hey, Glam King. 85, the US charts were dominated by British artists, and 13 of those topped the chart. And no other record has been beaten. It's music, I guess, because he's the expert.
Hey, Brad. How's it going, man?
Welcome. Welcome. Oh, he has seen it. There you go. Years ago. Welcome, Glam King. Family Channel. I'm sorry, did I tune into a different video tasting? I try to be a family channel for the sweet money, but any live stream does not get me anything. The Goonies is a great film. I watched it several times now. Yes, it is. But we'll get. That's a good point. What's coming up? Back to the Future might get the top spot. Not sure. I didn't want to find out beforehand. Yes. Right. So, from the Flamingo Kid to 69 dudes, Mickey and Maude. What do we know of this one?
Nothing.
Don't say that. You'll upset the bloody professor again. No, he's already probably kicking off. Mickey and Moore. So this is one of the many Dudley Moore films that happened in the mid-'80s. Oh, this is one I've watched. No, I didn't watch this one. A bigamist must keep his wives from meeting each other, which becomes tricky when they both become pregnant. That's hit and miss with Dudley in the 80s.
Yes, very much so.
Amy Irvin, because for every 10 and Arthur, there's a best defense. But it's got George Gaines, Richard Mulligan, Wallace Shawn. It's directed by Blake Edwards, which many of his are back then. Unfaithfully Yours I watched. That wasn't bad. But then we've got 10 as
there's a better Dudley Moore film in this list.
Oh, right. Well, we'll come back to that. Yes, no John Hughes yet.
Yet.
The Goonies were released here on the 29th of November in the UK. There you go. I have to check I think it's
my birthday.
Oh, I got to put that in my diary. Oh, March. We got March 85. See, it's always about 6 months or more before we got it. Admit it, Gareth, some of those entries are made up. You can look at anything I've mentioned in IMDb. And it's not possible so many people haven't seen so many of these movies. I thought this would be a good idea, these top hundreds, because when I started doing the top 20 chart show, I thought, the fuck is this film? I was there in the video shop. I don't remember this. Really, guys, Dudley Moore. The one of many Dudley Moores we might see.
Yeah.
Him and Chuck were ubiquitous. Santa Claus the movie, that's possibly coming up.
Yep.
Not a Bond fan. View to a Kill is imminent. We're only in the 70s. Or 60s now. How can Bond be in the 60s? As good as View to the Kill is. The flying candy scenes. Oh yes, good old Santa Claus the movie. I can remember best events. I can only imagine the pairing of Dudley Moore and Eddie Murphy would decide in the boardroom market immediately. Well, apparently, as I've heard it, Dudley Moore made the film about this tank designer.
Yeah.
They thought, this is shit. And Eddie Murphy was hot property at the time. So they thought, let's film some scenes of Eddie Murphy being funny in a tank. Test it.
Yeah, and spliced it in.
And spliced it in. And then you get a dud.
Yeah, it's still shit.
Still shit, still failed.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club. Ooh, lucky guess is coming up. Christmas All Over the World by Sheena Easton is underrated Xmas song. Never featured on Pilate on ever and played it through the credits. Hang on. I have to check on that. But yeah, I don't think I've heard that song. Bond was pretty much in his 60s. He was only 55. God damn it. I'm 50. I could take over Bond. I throw my hat in the ring. Right. So let's go to 68. Perfect. What do you know about Perfect?
Nothing.
Is it the Jamie Lee Curtis
Pass.
John Travolta film? Well, I obviously got the perfect fucking person to help me on this thing. Masters of the 80s, unless it's.
It is. Yeah, it's the one that everyone uses to high hell in the dance scene. Yeah, where they're in the dance studio. And Jamie Lee Curtis is sort of like bending over to camera, and you know what I mean. John Travolta's just gyrating his hips. You know what I mean?
And what's your problem?
I do know the film. Yeah, I do know the film.
Yeah, a female acrobatic aerobics instructor meets a male reporter doing the story in health clubs, but it isn't love at first sight. Yeah, James Bridges, directed it. Yeah, those are the main cast, and that's about it. And it did not fare well. So yeah, it was a failure. It derailed John Travolta's career again, but he does like the film. Right, what did I get to? Then Grace Jones is great in Mayday. We'll get to that. Vince is absolutely fucking shite.
Yeah.
Santa Claus, the one where he pals along with Merlin and fights the devil. There are many Santa. This is Santa Claus the movie from the Salkinds of Superman fame.
But I do know the film you're talking about, Prof. So
there you go. Living through with a view to a kill, face to faces and faces standing still. Ooh, no, it's Living Daylight. Jamie Lee, yeah. Oh, hang on, chat jump. But it's an awful list, Gareth. I'm quite sure it won't feature in non-American movies. Come on, Ran, Police, The Quiet Earth. All right, it's an American list. Jamie Lee Curtis, the best thing about it, yeah, if you've seen her gyrating.
Yes.
Effect was most remembered on Call on Me. There you go, yeah. Eric Prin's workout scene. That's sort of surpassed perfect now, hasn't it? Valerie's sample and the Valerie, call me. It's like the template for that filthy Call of Me.
Yeah.
Good evening, Jim.
Hello, Jim.
Right, so now we get to something excellent. Real Genius at 67, a Val Kilmer comedy.
I know this film. I've seen this film. For some reason, I don't own a copy. I don't know why, but
of it on VHS at least.
Yeah, it got. I think again in the US, I think it got the treatment by one of the big companies, boutique labels in the US, not long back.
Right.
But again, I've seen the film. It's been a while since I've seen the film, but I have seen it, and it is a good film. But bizarrely, I don't own a copy.
Yeah, it's got Dickless in it, Richard Thorndike, William Atherton as a bastard again. But yeah, it's a different kind of college comedy.
Yeah,
because it's about the nerd side of it. So there's no TNA in it.
Yeah.
But it is from Neil Israel and Pat Proft, who did the Police Academy films and etc. Comedies of the 80s. It's a good film. 6.9 on IMDb. I think wasn't there a recent TV series? But
I don't know.
But,
right.
Vision Quest. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, Crazy for You. Because the Vision Quest is called Crazy for You in the UK because of Madonna's in it. Real Genius. Yeah. Now we're into something excellent, indeed. Own the rental tape and the DVD. It's a great comedy. Yes, it is. There you go. Although the ballad didn't get released, Vision Quest as the alternative title. There you go. See, always confuse Real Genius with the computer who wore tennis shoes for Kurt Russell. Yeah, those films aren't good.
Yeah.
Disney's Kurt Russell days. Right, so number 66, Vision Quest. Not seen it. I do have it on my to-watch pile. But
again, I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't own a copy, and I don't think I've ever seen it.
I remember it coming out called Crazy for You. It had Madonna.
Yeah.
It was a romantic film, so I never bothered. And it's a stupid title for it.
Yeah.
It sounds like a sci-fi epic.
Yeah, it does.
A high school wrestler in Spokane, Washington, has trouble focusing on his training regime when a beautiful young drifter takes up temporary residence at his home. So that's Matthew Modine and Linda. I could not. If an 18-year-old Linda Fleur Antondo turned up at my house and was living in the spare room when I was a teenage boy, no sleep would be happening.
Yeah.
Because I'd be knocking on her wall. Right, here we go. Sorry. Can't be doing romance today. It's a sports drama. Okay. It sounds like a computer game. There you go. Like Police Quest and Space Quest. Hot actress, is it? Yeah. That's a sad times, actually. Yeah. Had a bad reputation. Right. Then 64. Yeah, look at this. Another Disney film, One Magic Christmas, came out in November 1985 and made more than all your favorite films that's made so far.
Yeah.
But I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
It was another one that was on my chart shows.
Yeah, I just.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know why I've never heard of it. It's bizarre.
Exactly. Family fantasy Christmas Disney film. An angel must show a mother the true meaning of Christmas. It's not about the presents and the materialistic things, but the people she cares about too. So obviously that never happened. Mary Steenburgen, Harry Dean Stanton, but apart from that. Yeah,
it was an odd one for not to know for a Disney film in the mid '80s for me not to know it. It's
now.
Yeah.
Never heard it mentioned ever.
Nope, it's never cropped up on anybody's Christmas watch lists or you know what I mean. It's
got a different name. It's a Canadian-made film, but very odd. Very odd.
Yeah, it was. It was an odd one for not to know for a Disney film in the mid '80s for me not to know it. It's
But yeah, very odd. Not came
Yeah.
out. Well, yes, happy Valentine's Day. We're all obviously sad acts spending our
Yeah.
time together.
Yeah. I had a lovely dinner with my wife. And then I've
He's all right.
I've had a steak dinner, and then escaped to the nerd room. So,
Oh, he knows it. Mary Steenburgen. There we go. Great year for Back to the Future films. Yeah. Could be the top film. Oh, it's an okay is a Christmas thing. Yeah, that's probably why it's not lasted. We're gonna go back in time. Gotta get back in time. Right, where do we get to? Vision Quest. Oh, here we go. Some more fun. 64, The Color Purple.
again, I know the film. I don't own a copy.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but it's Spielberg's first serious film.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen it or not. Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg, who was a stand-up comedian at the time, doing stuff like Jumping Jack Flash and stuff like that.
That's the kind of stuff. I mean, I enjoyed Jumping Jack Flash. I always thought it was a good film, and then I don't know what happened. She started doing other films that just weren't as good.
That one with the dinosaur. So Donald Glover as who beats the shit out of Whoopi Goldberg for most of the film, as far as I know about it.
Yeah, something Rex. Something Rex is the one that she did with the dinosaur.
T-Rex. That's more of a horror film.
Yeah, that's.
Is it Theodore Rex?
Theodore Rex. That's the one.
There we go. Yes. You pin your hopes on Death Wish 3 being. It deserves to be the number one spot in my books, but I don't think it is that high. Here we go. The Color Purple is rarely on TV, a lot like earlier Spielberg outside of his big hits. They just don't seem to show them that much. I can imagine people not knowing this one. Back in Time with Bronson. Theodore Rex, yeah, he knows it.
That's the one, yeah.
Baby, Secret of the Lost Legend. That was 85, and it seemed to do better than this. So
it surprised me where it came.
Yeah, after doing Ghost, she came back with Ghost and Sister Act. Those were two very big hits.
Yeah.
Went out again. Right, so let's go into something more fun. 63, Sesame Street presents Follow That Bird, with Big Bird taking an adventure with the Muppets.
Yeah, you'd think I'd have a copy of this, but I don't. It's.
I'm shocked I have these because I used to love this film when it was out.
Yeah, I love all Henson stuff. I'm a Henderson maniac. But
I don't think I've seen it for a very long time.
No, but it is a good film.
Big Bird is sent to live far from Sesame Street by a pesky social worker named Miss Finch. Unhappy, he runs away from there, prompting the rest of the Sesame trying to go on a cross-country track to find him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kermit's in it. Cookie Monster, The Count, Grouch, Sandra Bernhard, John Candy, Chevy Chase, Waylon Jennings. So there's a lot of cameos.
The Henderson Company was always brilliant at getting people in for cameos. They were fantastic at it. You know what I mean? And I think they were queuing up to participate in it. You know what I mean? I don't think they ever had anybody say no.
Peak Sesame Street, because we had how many Muppets films? We had 2 or 3 since that. Before that,
so you had the Muppet Movie and Muppet State Manhattan. And the Muppet Caper, so 3.
Yeah. The Associate was great. Is that? I don't know that one. Prefer Jumping Jack Flash. Yeah.
I like Jumping Jack Flash.
That's good. And what's the other one? She's got Sam Elliott in. I can't remember.
Where he was a sperm donor.
Oh no,
that's the one.
That's later than that.
Is that later than that?
Yeah, that's Ted Danson, who she was dating.
Ted Danson, of course it is. Of course it is Ted Danson, yeah.
That's a Trump cameo, is it? One of those shitty Indiana Jones rip-offs in 85. Alan Quatermain and the Lost City of Gold, you say? Ted Danson, that's it. Oh, that's Dad. Okay, so bloody hell. Dad's got Ted Danson in it. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Right, too many. Right. Number 62, Tomboy. This
No,
doesn't ring. a
don't
bell.
know this one.
Can't have tomboys anymore. They're just people that need gender reassignment.
Yeah.
So it's got Betsy Russell in it, so could be in some luck. A strong-willed female stock car driver challenges a chauvinistic crush to a race to win his self-respect and get him into bed. Fatal Beauty. Thank you, Dutch. Made in America is the Ted Danson one, sperm donor. But yeah, Betsy Russell's in this one. I've never heard of it. There you go. Are you there, Tony? Right. Betsy Russell's nude in half the movie. I thought she might be. I will look that one up. Thank you, Dutch. Audio malfunction, yes. Echo, yeah. It happened at the beginning. He'll come back in and it'll be fine. It might be StreamYard. Right. But we'll keep him away. So, yeah. And he's...
Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Here we go. Can you hear me now?
Hear me now.
Hear me now. Let's go. Is Tomboy not one of the Waltons?
Good night, Tomboy.
Yes. Oh, hang on. Is this this new news? Oh, is that true?
No, he died yesterday, I think.
Oh, I never heard that. Oh, that's a shame.
Mm.
Is there a favorite movies? Oh well, we'll get to the at least the top 10.
Yeah,
but
we might have heard something by the time we get to top 10.
You'll hear this one and you'll be gutted. It's this low. 61, Return of the Living Dead. So yeah, one of my favorite artists. Here it is. I've only got the second one on VHS, which is terrible.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I like this. I always like this. I owned this back in the day on a big box X rental.
So did I with that poster on.
And I wish I still had it because it sells for nice money now.
Exactly why I don't have it now.
Yeah, but it was one of those films that at a younger age I'd never really come across. And I used to buy X rental tapes off a guy on a car boot sale on a Sunday, every Sunday, and they were 3 for $5. And if I'd always pick like 2 up, and I was always struggling for a third, he'd always recommend something. And I'd found loads of brilliant films over the years through this guy. And I got 2 tapes this Sunday, and I was struggling, and he recommended that one. So I took it, put it on, and I was like instantly one of my favourites. It's fucking brilliant.
Scared me as a 15-year-old, but then I watched it later on and loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a massive punk fan. I'm heavily involved in the DIY punk scene in the UK, and this is just fantastic. You know what I mean? The soundtrack in it's great.
Yeah, but yes, everyone very happy that one because
yeah,
they're not going to be happy for much longer. But Return of the Living Dead, party time. Yeah, whoop whoop. I'll just play the clip of Trash dancing. Shall I see what happens?
Yeah.
Or her wiggling down the street. That's ingrained in my brain. Yes, the great Linnea Quigley. I think horror movies back then probably did struggle to get big cinema takings. If mostly rated, and then I assume top grossings are mostly PG. I think that's a fair bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the horrors don't make the top 50, I'm afraid. Because it's got at least 3 more. But yeah, they have to be big hits.
Yeah.
I hit the...
Yeah.
Right, number 60, more Disney. Baby, Secret of the Lost Legend. I remember this being advertised ever. I don't think I ever saw it.
It's great.
I got the Betamax.
Fucking hell. Great. It's brilliant. It's a really dark film. It's like you're expecting that's great. That's fantastic.
I know. It's got I'm older. I can't do anything about it because I'm going to run it through.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's you think you're starting off with this film like they've found a lost species of dinosaur somewhere in South America, and they're like an eccentric billionaire has got into sort of like what he thinks is study them, but he's not got to study them. He wants to sort of like take one, and they end up sort of killing both the parents, and there's only the baby left. So the people that have gone to so-called help him take the baby and run with it, and this guy and his crew's hunting them down. It's dark. It's really dark in places for a kids' film. And at the time, the sort of animatronic for the dinosaur looked really good. It doesn't hold up too well now, you know what I mean? Its eyes don't move and his facial expressions never really change. But at the time when I watched it, when I was younger, I was always impressed by it. And I watched it not long back on this Blu-ray, and yeah, it's good. There's a good making of on here that I'd never seen, and it's what's his face that's in it. I always help. William Catt.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And he had fond memories of doing the film, and it's one of those. I think a lot of people forgot about it. It's one film that went by the way massively. But it is really good. Again, I had to get this on a US import. This is a Kino release. There is no release of it in UK.
I remember seeing the trailer loads as a kid, but I never watched it. So yeah, the third film is very good with a lovely. Is it Melinda or Melissa? I can't remember, but yeah. The second one, her and Trash together would make a very good film.
And it's got nothing to do with the two original films in any way, shape, or form. It's just like complete standalone that they're using their name on, but it works. It is a good film.
Yeah, 18 movies.
Yeah, there is a Blu-ray of it as well as the Vestron put out on the Vestron line. That's really worth a pick up if you like the film.
Yeah, but yeah, 18 movies did make money because like Silence of the Lambs was like #1 film of the year, wasn't it? Back in the early 90s or something. It was made a mint because it was a good film. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Adults wanted to see it.
Yeah.
What's Ramon's favorite Dutch film? Dino movie.
It's good. It is good. The animatronics or something. Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead is awesome. Yeah. I remember seeing that one image, but never actually the film. Same. Yeah, I remember that feeding the dinosaur image. Oh, he owns the DVD and the rental VHS. Nice. Yeah, family film movies in the 80s had balls.
Yeah.
Did. And Sean Young. Is she in it?
Sean Young.
Oh, and Mindy Clark is in Return of the Living Dead 3. Still has a barrel of trioxine and a verbal reference or two near the start. More than 18 movies made money. That's it. Right. I'm guessing that's a triple X movies. Does he mean?
Yeah.
Now, in a space. I don't think it's 85, is it? I think it's 87.
84. Or is it?
Oh,
is it later? Or was it?
I can't remember.
Or was it not on that last list with it? No.
No, I don't think it was.
It might be later then. It might be later.
Sean Young had balls in Ace Ventura, and you're allowed to make jokes about it now, please.
Yeah.
Very offensive film now. I won't have mention of it. Now, then we get to 59. Remo Williams, The Adventure Continues, or as the UK knows it, Remo Unarmed and Dangerous. I was late to on this.
I don't own a copy. I do know the film. I can't remember if I've ever seen it or not. But I do know the film.
Yeah, it's pretty good actioner. It's directed by Bond Guy Hamilton. It's got Dick Clark. But yeah, what's his name? Fred Ward as the title, who learns to be a master spy sort of thing, a martial artist who can dodge bullets by guy in Asian makeup to be cancelled. Joel Grey. So I do not condone this film. Oh, you're right. 87. I thought it was 85. It does seem 87. It would fit 85. That one is awesome. Now, there you go. Remo was so much fun, but now it's going to do. Yeah. So, obviously, they've never seen, was it, Tong Po's makeup in Kickboxer 4.
Yeah, or what's the other one? Well, it come to it, Short Circuit.
Oh yes, Fisher Stevens.
Woo!
Oh, please, sir.
Oh, please, yeah, that's going for it. That is.
It's not a bad representation, I would say. He's just
it's just wrong representation.
Both great characters in the films.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 59. Yeah, so it's supposed to be a big hit. Only made 14. Well, it's made 14 million, but that was within 3 months. Came out in October. But yeah, one I was late to the party for. I don't know. Came over to the UK. Remo is great. Ty Walker's walking Dobermans. The inappropriate makeup actually won an award or two. Yes, as it would now. I'm guessing one of our dinosaurs is missing is also on the list too with the Chinese baddies. Yes, that,
I love. Yeah, I love one of our dinosaurs is missing. I think it's a brilliant film.
I did the microfilm on it.
Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah, Kickboxer for Tom Poe looks like he has some condition. Yeah, his eyes are just like. I'm not gonna say what they look like.
Yeah, thing is same as well, innit? He's supposedly a Chinese detective.
Fu Manchu, no, Charlie Chan. Charlie Chan?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, right. What's it called? Yeah, Charlie Chan. Yeah. Peter Ustinov. That's the one. That's just.
Right, let's crack on. 58. Cannon's back. King Solomon's Mines. Sharon Stone and Richard Chamberlain.
I can't believe I missed that
one.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a great film. Hey, look at that. Nice. Because
I like it. It's one of the most bizarre openings of a film ever. It's like you're halfway through the film when it first starts.
It is great.
Bonkers. It is good.
Sharon Stone hated it, but still came back for a sequel.
For a sequel, yeah.
John Rhys Davis. Directed by J. Lee Thompson of was it most of 80s Bronson films?
Yeah.
Yeah, but producer Golan wanted Kathleen Turner. I want that Stone woman. Yeah, so he got the wrong woman. So yeah, he wanted romance with the Stone woman, but he got Sharon Stone.
There's something lost in translation there.
Wonton soup.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones and the King Solomon's Mines. But yeah, without the amazing action, I think the Conqueror's the best. Yeah, John Wayne as Genghis Khan.
It's Genghis Khan.
The sequel was on TV in the UK today. Watch some of it. James Earl Jones is in it. Oh dear.
Yeah.
What's the sequel called? Because it probably came out the next year, didn't
it? City of Lost Gold.
That's it. Thompson must have had time off between Brosnan. Right, but then we get to 57, and it is Bronson. It's Death Wish 3.
Death Wish 3. I don't own a copy of Death Wish 3.
Oh, come on, man.
I know. I need to buy the box set. There is a Blu-ray box set kicking around, and it's not overly expensive neither, so I do need to pick it up.
There's Wiley. Yeah, what can you say about this? Bronson goes Rambo in London. New York.
Yeah, he was my granddad's favourite. If we were watching films together, it was either Bronson or Chuck Norris. There was no give or take. That was it. That was the two options.
And you had a problem with that?
No, not at all. This is why I'm into all this crap that I've got behind me. I don't own a serious film. It's just all nonsense.
Are you saying the Invisible Kid right there and sidekicks are not?
Over the top.
What year was Jewel of the Nile? I think that was 87, 86.
Yeah, I really don't like Julian Al. Romance of the Stones Go, Julian Al's
I used
completely.
to love it when it came out, but yeah, I can see its faults now.
I'm not a fan.
Michael Winner only directed the first three.
Yeah.
Mickey Rooney is the Japanese neighbor with teeth
Yeah.
and breakfast. Yes, big neighbor. Yes. See, Death Wish at 57. Good job, Jeff's not around with it. Don't mention it to Jeff. Oh, no Kebu's movie yet, indeed.
Yet.
Hey, Sophie. What are you doing on here? Don't you have a Valentine's Day with Jason there? But welcome.
Hello.
Right. 56. Here we go. Oh, shit. Where is it? There it is. Weird Science. The woman is back. So it's the same poster for once.
Yeah, I don't know what the Riverside look was on this one.
What's the certificate yours?
12.
Ah, see, it's a 15. But I won't show the gratuitous nudity on the back.
If you like the film, if you're into HD films, it's a good pickup. It's as good as you're ever going to see it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I like Weird Science, but it is a weird film. It's oddly edited, no sense, oddly edited, but just bucket loads of fun. It's really good.
Yeah, and a lovely lady indeed.
Oh yes.
Because was it the TV? That's another one with the TV show, and it was is it Vanessa Angel was in the TV show?
I can't remember. I remember there being a TV show. I can't remember who was in it.
I missed some here. I love Death Wish 3. One of the greatest canon picks. Absolutely. One of my favorites. Jason's playing drums. He bought me a box of chocolates. Here
nice.
We go. I think Winner and Charlie had a fallout after Death Wish 3. So yeah, because Bronson was upset. It was more Rambo than anything. Hey, Jim bloody loves Weird Science.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
10 years after she was born. This is 85. Fuck.
What? So
95.
Fucking hell.
Weird Science is amazing.
I've nearly had children by then.
You mean the racist caricature he was doing in the bar that we won't talk about? The lady from American Ninja and Friday 4. Yes. Julie Aronson. It's a good point. I know she's probably talked to death about those three films, though. Weird Science and Risky Business would make a good double bill. Teenagers with wild women fantasy themes. Yes, can't go wrong with Rebecca De Mornay as well as Kelly LeBrock. I feel old. Yeah. So if you just put everyone down, they're all depressed about the ratings. So let's carry on. Let's go to the next one. To Live and Die in LA. There you go. William Friedkin at 55. So
I know the film. I don't own a copy. I know it got a nice 4K release by Vinegar Syndrome a couple of years back.
It's not a fun film, so it's hard to go back to.
Yeah. Again, I can't remember if I've seen it or not. Possibly not. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's got the great William Peterson and William Dafoe.
Yeah.
Jane Leeds. Oh, she's a dancer. But yeah, two guys. One's good, one's bad. Going at it. I feel a Secret Service agent will stop at nothing to bring down the counterfeiter who killed his partner. But yeah, it's a great film, but it's got a great car chase, as you'd expect from William Peterson. Not William Peterson, Friedkin. It's all Williams. William Dafoe, William Peterson, William Friedkin. How the hell did they work that on set? Great car chasing. There you go. Exactly. Weird Science was one of the BBC Channel's 8 Night Wonders that left the F words in. Oh, not that F word. The Burning Sticks one, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I was 9 in 85. I was 12 in
I would have been 8.
Yes, they've got a great soundtrack as well. No worries, Cracks Hip. Freaking claimed he got in trouble with the police for printing the fake money. Yes, I did hear that. As it got used in some stores, it went missing from set.
Yeah.
With Free Willies. Here we go. Number 54, Young Sherlock Holmes. The first.
Now we're talking.
CGI that I don't own on VHS, which is weird.
Brilliant film. Brilliant film. Always love this.
Yes.
I think I remember seeing this on TV for the first time one Christmas.
I think I saw it on TV back in the day.
Yeah, and then I used to tell people about this film, and people just used to go, "I have no idea what you're talking about." and you think, have I seen this film or have I just dreamt it? And then
quick right
yeah, and it's brilliant. You know what I mean? It's a Spielberg film.
Yeah.
That doesn't really feel like a Spielberg film. But it's great. I mean, there's parts in it that are fantastic. But I don't think it gets the love it deserves because it's truly brilliant.
Yeah, written by Chris Columbus of Gremlins and
Yep.
Home Alone. Barry Levinson
Yeah.
directed, who did lots of stuff I can't think of right now. It's got a 6.8 on IMDb. It was I remember it bombing. Well, not even being around when even on VHS back in the day.
No, like I said, I think that the first thing I ever had with it was on TV one Christmas.
Yeah.
But like early days TV, like Christmas Eve or something like that, or Boxing Day, just after lunchtime. You know what I mean? When no one's really watching, they threw this on, and I saw it and was like mesmerised by it. And I used to tell people about it all the time, champion it like crazy. And no, I don't think anybody had ever heard of it or seen it.
No, I don't remember anyone speaking to me about it either. But yeah,
no, but I've always liked it.
I don't think it was a great success, but it came out in December '85 and it still made 17 million. So it didn't do too bad, but
because it is basically a Christmas film, isn't it? The film's set around Christmas.
How did I miss that? But yeah, it did have a budget of 18 million, so it made a profit just. But then there were supposed to be sequels, of course. But yeah,
but it's good. It depicts youngish teenage children, adults taking drugs, and you know what I mean, flying machines, and like cults, and it's brilliant.
It is.
It's great.
Good soundtrack.
Young Indiana Jones. I've got that complete series on DVD, all 3 seasons.
Nice. I've only got a couple on VHS, but yeah,
it's a beast of a set.
It's the really young Indiana Jones. They're not the best episode, but yeah. And then the later ones where
the middle ones, yeah.
When he's in the war are good ones, but yeah.
Yeah, the big old sets. You know what I mean? There's a lot of discs involved in them.
Yeah, because I think when you get to Temple of Doom and that are like chapter 23 and 4.
Yeah, so that's like that's the first one. Oh,
nice.
That's volume 3. So that's the third. Like and volume 1's twice the thickness of that.
Because Harrison Ford is in one episode as
one episode, yeah.
Bearded Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but if you like this kind of stuff, they are. If you can find them, they are really, really good sets.
Loader before they were famous people in them as well.
Yeah. But it's a serious amount of discs.
And then there's a really, really old Indiana Jones in one episode, and he's got a patch on his eye and such.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes had a Young Indiana Jones type vibe because it was supposed to be called Young Indiana Jones and the Pyramid of Fear at one point. So there was his people. Yeah. Love the claymation cakes attacking Watson. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then we get to 53, The Falcon and the Snowman, which isn't ringing a bell.
I know the film. HMV put it out on the Premium Collection Blu-ray line. I have never seen it.
It's a Timothy Hutton film. True story of a disillusioned military contractor employee and his drug pusher childhood friend who became walk-in spies for the Soviet Union. I knew it was a spy film. So it's got Timothy Hutton, Sean Penn, directed by John Schlesinger, Pat Hingle. So yeah, quite a serious film. But yeah, I'm not knowing that one. Oh, it's a good film. Yeah, it does sound interesting. Oh, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes if you got the time for it. But there you go. Oh, David Bowie hit. But the Falcons, or am I on by something else? Oh no, that one. Falcons Snowman. Next is where do we get to? Where are we? Oh, here we go. Chuck is back.
Here we go.
Invasion USA. Hey, he's got is it the 2 Mac 10s or is it 2 Uzis? But on
yeah, they might be Mac 10s. Yeah, this is a great film. I love this one, but fuck me, he dials this one in from outer space. You know what I mean? There's just no acting in him. There's no performance in him or anything. He just turns up.
His best friend. What do you expect?
But it is really good. You know what I mean?
There you go. This is not America. Yeah, that's America. Okay. Pat Hingle is always a joy. Loved him in Brewster's Millions. Yes, is that coming up?
Yes.
Right, I thought so. My favorite Norris film ever. Indeed. It's so awesome, but like you say, he is not giving a shit about what's happening around him.
No. You know what I mean? It's the other one that he does that with is Firewalker. You ever seen Firewalker?
I enjoyed that. I used to hate that when it came out. And I thought this is not trash. And I watched it the other day. I was really enjoying it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. He's
like you said, he is. Yeah, whatever. Next scene. Who's the bad guy? This Robert Lynch, of course. No, Richard Lynch, sorry. Great bad guy.
Yeah, it's a great film. Invasion USA.
I think going on to Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive. Another good film.
Now we're talking. More like a Roadrunner cartoon. That is true. It's not the only. So then we get to 51, which is the Shore thing, which we spoke about earlier, which was what's his face? Shit. It's John Cusack heading across town to across this country to bang a bikini babe in LA. But finding out he loves is more important. Right, let's get on to 49. No, sorry, 50. We're halfway. Lady Hawk.
Do you know what? I'm disgusted in myself that I do not own a copy.
A fantasy
film, and it's a fantasy film, and I don't own Lady Hawk. It's brilliant. I like it. Critics hated it. A lot of people in the fantasy community don't like it neither. It's a real slow burn, like a real. It is.
I need to rewatch it. The last time I watched it, I didn't enjoy it, but it's one I used to watch loads as a kid. Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, Rutger Hauer's sort of okay in it. He's not brilliant in it.
No,
Michelle Pfeiffer's okay in it. But the film overall, it's a decent watch, but it's very slow paced.
Well, 2-hour film.
But the story itself is a good story.
Yeah, it's a great story. Two
starstruck lovers have had a curse put on them, and she's a hawk by day. She's a hawk by day. He's another animal by night, and they never meet each other in the true human form. And they've gone on a quest to try and break the curse. It's good. I like it, but like I said, I bizarrely don't own a copy.
Is it out on Blu-ray or 4K or anything?
It's got a Blu-ray release, yeah.
Okay. Chuck just appears whenever the baddies are and kills them. Ends up.
Yeah, just turns up. Does he know where they are?
The whole of America to track them down.
Yeah.
John Cusack, thank you. I've never watched a Chuck Norris film all the way through, but I feel like I haven't seen enough not to miss a thing.
See, I like Chuck. Lone Wolf McQuaid is my personal favourite. But Carradine in that is fantastic. I mean, the end fight scene between two sort of proper martial arts guys is really good.
That hated each other in real life.
Yeah, hated each other in real life. Yeah.
Daphne, I can never pronounce it. Zungia. Yeah, that's in the Shore thing. Invasion USA is the only movie where I know the bad guy has nightmares about the hero. That is true. Lady Hawk's another childhood favorite of Ramones. Yeah, it's one I watched loads back.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, and it's like that. They get a few seconds of both humans.
Yeah,
at different times of the day, don't they? Lady Hawk is lovely. Good idea. Very charming. Yeah, it's just I don't think it needs to be 2 hours long. That's the trouble with
yeah. Like I say, it's a really slow burn.
it. But all the emotional drama in Chuck movie is towards the end. So when he launches the rocket launcher at someone.
Yeah.
Yes, give Norris another chance. Give Invasion USA. What have we got? Invasion USA, Code of Silence,
Octagon.
Especially the Way of the Dragon or whatever it is. Is it the Bruce Lee one he fights?
Is it Way of the Dragon at the end of that where he fights Bruce Lee?
I think so. Yeah, I think
Bruce Lee rips all his chest there, right?
Bloody it brings his carpet to the fight
because blows it back.
Bloody love Lady Hawk. Ridiculously underrated. Yeah, it's not one that's mentioned lots of ways, is it? I was only joking, Ian. He kills more. He just kills more people. My favorite Chuck film is Code of Silence. Yeah, it's supposed to be. We'll get to that. Lady Hawk. It's the origin story of an animal. Yes, well, we'll find out.
Manimal's another thing. I tried to talk to people a couple of weeks back about Manimal, and people looked at me like I was strange, like I was going out of my tiny mind.
It's one we're doing at the next week.
I love Manimal. Manimal's great.
Is it though? Just reusing the same shots.
It's just stock. Yeah, it's just stock footage, isn't it? You know what I mean? But loads of people were guilty of that back in the day. You know what I mean?
Back in the day, I love that show. It's only 8 episodes. I thought it was a fantastic TV show when it came out. I see Code of Silence is his best. With Silver and the police tank. Yeah, I guess. Oh, hang on. We'll get to 49, Year of the Dragon. Ding a ding a ding 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 ding. Another canon film, no less.
Yeah, I've not got that one.
Michael Cimino film, another one. Was it Revolut? No, what was that? Hughes. This is Cimino who did Deer Hunter, etc.
Yeah,
but that is supposed to be Mickey Rourke. But yeah, he is in Chinatown. New York City, the Triads rule Chinatown. One man wants to bust them right open and let out the poison, whatever the cost. But yeah, it's not a canon action film at all. It's quite a serious film because it's Michael whatever is Cinnamon. But it's it's not action packed. It's quite slow drama more than anything. 48 Volunteers with Tom Hanks and John Candy. I love this film, but not many people know it.
Yeah, I don't think I know this one, and I'm partial to a John Candy film, but I don't think I know this one.
It's a bit like Bridge Over the River Kwai, but a comedy.
Right.
So set in the 60s. Volunteers. So it's from director Nicholas Meyer, who I have interviewed. So Tom Hanks and John Candy. So Tom Hanks is a New York playboy who swaps seats on a plane to avoid some bets that went wrong with his bookies with the Peace Corps, and they end up in Thailand. And John Candy and Rita Wilson are there, and Tim Thomason goes all Vietnam on them.
Right.
But yeah, they've got to build this bridge for this village. And then there's drug lords want him to build the bridge and all this stuff. And then, yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah, I don't recall it at all.
So, yes, as Ian Grant said, as Fawlty Towers needed 14 episodes of film legendary. Manimal only needed 8. I do love Simon McCorkindale. I watched the one the other day where he's in Chinatown as well, and then he has to do a martial arts fight at the end, but he has to train in the animal styles to defeat him as a human. Oh dear. Yes. So yes, Year of the Dragon is so good. It made me a fan of Mickey Rourke. Yes, me too. And Angel Heart. Yes, there's another. Hard to believe it's the same man who's around today, but yeah, Angel Heart's another great one. Lady Hawk is supposed to be set in the medieval times, but there's a shot of Broderick sprinting down the Tarmac Road. Next, you're the Dragon Daughter, but that is a lot down to Oliver Stone. Yes, well, thank you for reminding me. Where does it say that? He wrote it, I believe. Yes, screenplay by Oliver Stone and Michael Cimino. Love Code of Silence, especially the low rent N209 prototype. Low rent. Did they pay for that? Yes, but Simon McCorkadale killed the shark whilst dead from inside the hangar. Yes, the good old Force 3D. Right, but speaking of Code of Silence, 47 Code of Silence. Look how angry Chuck is. I need to grow a beard so I can be as hard as Chuck. What features
Just the gun on the front of that always got me. It's like, what is that gun he's holding? It's like,
yeah, it's not a shotgun. It's not an AK.
He's holding it with one hand.
I get a trailer and I get interactive menus, but it's that from Andy Davis, not Andrew Davis, but yeah, who went on to do Fugitive and Collateral Damage and Under Siege. But there
is a nice Blu-ray of it out. 88 Films put it out for Code of Silence. They've been doing a few Chuck films over the years. They sort of like drip feed them out, but
yeah, exactly. It's finally getting him and Chuck Norris and stuff like Cynthia Rothrock are finally getting proper Blu-ray releases now, which is good.
Yeah, I mean the Vinegar Syndrome in the US love Cynthia Rothrock films. They've been churning them out at least 2 a month.
Lovely.
But,
unfortunately, Unbreakable was one of them, which is going back film. Bloody 4K of Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Yes. That thing in Code of Silence. Yeah, the future of law enforcement.
Robot Wars. Sir kills a lot.
Give me a good old axe on the front. Andrew Davis. He did a lot of good ones. Yes, I was close to getting him on the channel, but no, not yet. Special features trailer. Yes.
Trailer, yeah.
And animated menus. Oh, it's free on Prime. There you go. Unless that's sticking adverts in it. Barfly. Everyone mentions Barfly, especially Russell. I keep forgetting to bloody.
Hello, Russell.
Hey, sorry. Yes, hello, Rusty. Right. So where do we get to? Code of Silence, and then straight from something similar. 46, a re-release of 101 Dalmatians from Disney. So yeah. Somehow that was better than Invasion USA then.
Yeah. A re-release.
But what makes it worse? It had 11 days of release. And it's still done
That's
better
crazy.
than all the other films we've made.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's not even a good Disney film, it's just okay.
It is okay. It made $20 million in a couple of less than 2 weeks compared to Code of Silence, which was out in May.
There could have been any other children's films on at cinema at that particular point in time. So everyone got dragged to a re-showing of 101 Dalmatians.
So then we get to something that actually beat 101 Dalmatians, number 45's Porky's Revenge. The worst of the bunch, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole Porky's films I've never been a big fan of.
No, the first one's good because it's got what's her face in it, but Samantha from Sex and the City, whatever her name is.
Oh,
yeah, exactly, Lassie. And the second film does follow on, but this third film there's not even that much TNA in it. Right. And scene selection. So yes, and selection. To all my friends, there you go. And Automation was the third movie I saw at the cinema when it was re-released. I contributed to that box set. It was you, Ian, putting it against. It might have been that £2 that made all the difference to Let's bring him back in.
Hello.
He's back again. Look, and on his body, Jack's body counted in Invasion US. All my friends, indeed. Right, let's get back to something good. Oh, here we go. Number 44, A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. One of the long titles. Unfortunately, I've only got the crop version, the awesome poster, but
Yeah, I've only got the like I showed last time. I've only got the box set with. I don't have any standalone editions of it.
yeah, so it's the second film. So yeah, within a year, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
November '85, and it still made 21 million, so it was a very big hit.
yeah.
But then we'll get to, well, I'll let you talk about this one. 43. I guess this is one of your favorites.
Yes, it is very much so. There we go. Disney. Yeah. Disney saw something. If everybody knows the original Lord of the Rings animated film that Rankin did, if you know the style of animation that was done in that, rotoscoping, Disney saw what they was doing, that Ralph Bakshi and that were doing with rotoscoping. Wanted a piece of it as well, and they came up with a concept for Black Cauldron and let the artists let loose on it. And then when the final piece was delivered, the powers that be at Disney sat down and watched it and thought, oh my God, what have we done? It's way too dark for children, this.
Let me just how long has he been? Only a minute. My history with Under Motion is quite spotty. I'm not doing it. You're not getting any more claps.
Yeah, I don't know what keeps happening.
I don't know. It could be StreamYard. I don't know. It could be me.
But it's a really dark Disney film, like really dark Disney film. And like I said, they pretty much saw what was going on with the original animated Lord of the Rings film. Disney wanted a piece of that rotoscoping sort of like art design, and then ended up making this, and it frightened Disney to death when they put it out because they thought it's way too dark for our audience. But it's actually brilliant. It's a brilliant animated film.
Yeah, because it came out July 24th, 1985, which was my birthday that year, and it's only made 20 million compared to Dalmatians making it in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a shame because I think if you like a Disney film, or if you like fantasy films or animated films, it's worth a watch. You know what I mean? I think everybody should give it a watch. It is really good.
My poster's lying a lot about how colourful and fancy it is.
Yeah, well, that is the original theatrical poster and VHS poster. What's on the VHS cover there? This was a redo for the 25th anniversary edition.
Yeah,
but
that makes more sense. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's really good, really good. But like I say, really dark as well. It's
New Disney was doing what? Return to Oz. It was doing Black Cauldron. So yeah, they were hemorrhaging money again back then.
Yeah. But like I said, they saw what the team had done the the Lord of the Rings animated film and seeing how good that was. I mean, because it's just a work of art. It's brilliant, and they wanted something similar and came up with Black Cauldron.
Yeah, can't blame them. But yeah, obviously wasn't as popular with the kiddies. 42.
No.
Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. Or is it? Which one you got? Oh, they got the poster at least.
I've got the Scream Factory edition.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The reversible poster.
So there is reversibles on it. The reversible might be. Oh, the reversible's that.
Oh, it's that one. Yeah, that one. That's the original poster, isn't it? Because they didn't have any pictures.
Yeah.
It's the one with the most TNA in it.
It is. It's okay. It's out of the entire franchise, it's probably one that I don't go back to as much. It's all it's okay. You know what I mean? I love that. Yeah, I mean, I love the franchise. It's my favorite franchise. I mean, if any of you guys watching on Gareth's channel that don't know me or know my channel, I mean, I'm obsessed with him. I mean, I've got a massive Jason's tattoo, and you know what I mean.
It's coming right for me.
Yeah, so it is.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. But that one, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like 9, and no one else likes 9. You know what I mean?
I like it.
Yeah. But 5, no, it's a bit of an oddball, really.
Oh yeah, so my VHS is cut to high heaven. What is that? The TNA or the Kills, or both?
It'll be both, won't it? On VHS.
So here we go. We're up to 41. What could be better than Friday the 13th, Part 5? The Care Bears movie. And he's got a copy. I thought I would have had one, but I don't. For the kids, of course.
We have, I say we, my wife has a Care Bear obsession. We have a massive vintage collection in our house. So, of course, we've got to throw the movie in there as well. And it needs an upgrade because I think either Umbrella or Imprint, one of the Australian companies, I think has just put a really nice release of it out. I mean, who the hell's going to buy it? I don't know, but Care Bear's the movie. Yeah, it's
very big back then.
It was huge. It's basically as big as what Transformers was for boys, really. You know what I mean? It was on a par with as a franchise. It was massive, like huge.
Yeah.
Cartoon ran for about 5 seasons, which was unheard of. Toy line just ran and ran and ran. There was multiple different things released. They had a spin-off of Care Bear Cousins, and it was huge.
Yeah,
huge
I remember.
property.
The girls all loved Care Bears back in the day.
Yeah.
Your tattoo is awesome, says Michael Myers.
Thank you.
Care Bears, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was huge back then.
Yeah, massive.
Oh, Paul Ramon is expecting Jim Carter to be pretty high. Unfortunately, you missed the beginning when we were back in the hundreds, going back down to 140 for Jim Carter. Unfortunately,
I need to own a copy of Jim Carter because it's just off its head. It, like, whoever come up with the principle, that idea that we're going to turn an Olympic athlete, gymnast, we're going to turn what he does best into a form of martial arts and then make him an undercover spy. You know what I mean?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Crazy.
I'd love to see a Friday the 13th movie where Jason speaks with masters of the 80s accent before he kills people.
Just Ed Norton. Hey up.
Get down, Chip.
The bloody hell are you up to here?
Care Bears was the girls' toy range that even boys could get behind.
Yeah.
They're quite glad to go back in the day.
Yeah. And it was cleverly done because it wasn't just like toys for boys were always put out at one price point and you get the toy and that was it. So if the toy was $8.99, the whole range was $8.99. Yeah. Well, some parents couldn't afford $8.99. Care Bear's got it right because they did tiny little ones. medium-sized ones, fucking great big ones, you know, and it price pointed everything so everybody could afford something, and it just went boom, crazy.
Junior Ethel were definitely relations having relations. Yeah. Who knows what they were together, but yeah. Well, yes, at least Jim Carter made the charts in that year. He got a cinema release. Oh, see, he preferred My Little Pony. I forgot about them. I don't know if they had a cinema film before My Little
Pony. Yes, it came out the same time as Transformers the movie.
Was that 84?
84, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Oh, this is where we get to the crazy. Number 40, The Gods Must Be Crazy. Now, there's 3 of these films at least. Have you seen them?
Yeah. No.
I remember seeing the advert, the trailer for the first one everywhere on VHS, but it's a fish out of water tale, a comic allegory about a traveling bushman who encounters modern civilization and its stranger aspects, including the clumsy scientist and a band of revolutionaries. It's got a 7.3 on IMDb.
Yeah. Is it like...
It stars real bushmen. It was filmed in Africa. So yeah, there's Gods Must Be Crazy 2. There's Crazy Hong Kong. The Gods Must Be Funny in China. Crazy Safari. There's a trilogy of this bushman and so yeah, the film ran for 532 days consecutively in the Oak Theater in California. It's for the longest uninterrupted run of any movie in Northern California.
The hell. And I've still never heard of it.
Honestly, haven't seen Jim Carter, but I know it's better than Care Bears.
You're doing yourself an injustice if you've never seen Jim Carter. Watch it. It's just ludicrous.
Yeah. Awesome. He's the bad guy. They got a bad guy's henchman. IMDb is smoking something. They must be. I don't know where the hell that number came from, because like Jaws and stuff doesn't have that high, does it? With a cola bottle. Coke with a cola bottle. Yes, there you go. Ex-mob boss of the Columbo family, Michael Frenzy, has a great. Yeah, he is an interesting guy. Some of the stuff he's seen. Jim Carter was in Haunted. That's a Jim Carner. Horsey thing. Right. Oh, we're in the home straight of where are we? 39. Santa Claus the movie. And I've killed my stream. Hang on, the stupid pop-ups come up. Dragged my bandwidth down. I think I've killed your audio again. Boss movie Santa Claus equals Superman. Exactly. That was the theory. But yeah, a U certificate Santa Claus film. I think it's me that's doing it. Because every time I fuck up something over here, it seems to affect your side.
Childhood favourite. Yep. We went to watch this Christmas just gone as a family at the cinema. It was showing at a local View, and I was mortified. It was a 4K restoration that was showing at the cinema. Right. It looked beautiful. I was mortified. It's edited to hell. It's chopped like you wouldn't believe. And the end of the film, when Joe is asked would he like to live with Santa, and because he's an orphan and he's got nowhere to go, so Santa and Mrs. Claus decided they're going to adopt him. They've chopped that bit out of it. So they've chopped the bit where Santa asks Joe would he like to come and live with him and Mrs. Claus?
What the fuck? That's the message of the movie, isn't it? Happy ending.
It's the message of the movie, happy ending, yeah. But I think what they think of is now is if we leave it in, most modern people will think Father Christmas is some kind of alpha predator that he's asking young orphan boys to come and live with him. So chop it out, take it out, please. So,
Yes.
but yeah, removed it.
So from the director of Jaws 2 and Supergirl, Janet Swarczek. Unforgivable.
Yeah, it's a good film though.
Yeah. It's a Dudley Moore's elf film more than it is any Santa Claus film.
It is, and he's actually really good in it as well.
Well, yeah, that does help. And then John Lithgow hamming it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, far from perfect, but loved it back in the day, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Lithgow's great in it.
What's the song? I don't know. I haven't seen it for a while.
I can't think what the closing song is.
They should call it ... the movie, yes. Like they used to. Hamburger the movie, Hot Dog the movie, isn't it? What the fuck? Edited by Scrooge.
Yeah.
It also has Daisy from Keeping Up Appearances as Mrs. Claus.
It does. It's also got Mike from The Young Ones in there as well. And
oh, yes, he is. He's one of the elves, isn't he?
yeah, he's one of the elves. There's quite a few you can pick out through the entire film, really.
Yeah. Hamburger Hill is a great Vietnam film. It's one of the best, because it's very brutal. The song "It's Christmas All Over the World Tonight."
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Right. So getting back to comedies. 37. No, 38. It's not a comedy. The Emerald Forest. Now we're getting high up of stuff I don't know, which is
Emerald Forest. There's a few film titles with Emerald in it, but I can't.
So I do know this one. It's a 6.9. It's got Powers Booth, Meg Foster. Now I do remember this one. I think who's this? John Borman's film. I remember seeing the trailer a lot. After the son of engineer Bill Markham is abducted by the Aboriginal tribe on the edge of the rainforest, the engineer spends the next 10 years searching for him. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I do know the film. I've never seen it.
I don't think I've seen it, and if I have, it was a very long time ago. Yes, I'm getting mixed up between the Emerald Forest and Fern Gully. Exactly. Howard Booth. Sorry, yes, not Dave Hedgehog. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It does. Yeah,
Dave Hedgehog. Yeah.
It does sound a bit weird because I don't know if it sort of spoil it, but yeah. What kind of man would return year after year for 10 years to rescue a missing boy from the most savage jungle in the world? His father says. But it's true. That's what a father would do. Yeah. Sounds like an Italian cannibal film, exactly. Probably got.
It does. There is one of the cannibal films that's called Emerald something or something Emerald, isn't there?
Yeah, the green. No, I don't remember now. But yeah, 39. Summer Rental. Let's get back to some fun. John Candy.
Joe, I love this film.
It's one I never saw back in the day, but I've seen it more recently, and I love it.
Yeah, there's a couple of his films that don't get the recognition they deserve, and that's one of them. It's brilliant. It's a feel-good film. You sort of like feeling for him at the beginning, and then the middle of the film, you're thinking he's a bit of a douche, a bit of an arsehole. And the back end of the film, you're really rooting for him again. It's good and it's funny as well. I mean, it's apart from a VHS release, I don't think there is a UK. I don't think there's a release apart from the original VHS in the UK.
I must admit, I don't remember seeing it ever on DVD or Blu-ray, and only rental VHS back in the day that I never bothered somehow. Sad time.
Yeah, but it's a good one. It is a good one.
It's more of a tale of two halves, because the first half is he goes on vacation, and of course people ruin it, and then the second half he builds renovates a boat.
Yeah, renovates a boat to race it in a what's the word I'm looking for?
Evil rich old white men.
Yes. But it's a brilliant film.
Okay, Emerald Forest is
a regatta. Film. That's the word I'm looking for. Regatta.
Thank you. That's a good word. The Emerald Jungle is the cannibal one by the sound of it. Right, so then we get to here we go. Horror, still high up in the charts. Number 36. Welcome to Fright Night. Yay! I love how they cut the poster on that. That's good.
Yeah.
Very important.
Brilliant. Fantastic film. One of the best. We've got a film night coming up in March where we're doing a double header with this on Lost Boys.
I did that last October, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect 2 films.
Yeah, so we put a monthly night on in town here. We do all right with it. We get between 20 and 30 people turn up. So for March, we're doing this and Lost Boys. But this Blu-ray that Eureka put out is great because it's got the documentary on it as well. So yeah, so Cool Brewster is on this as well as brilliant film, just fantastic. Everything about it is great. I always enjoyed the second one as well. Not a lot of people liked it, but I think the second one's a good film as well.
Yeah, it's got the main cast back. Hang on, and it's got what's the name? Judy Palmer in.
Yeah,
but yeah, and is it not on DVD and Blu-ray because legal wrangling?
It is, but I had a Spanish import on a dodgy Spanish import. But there is legal ramifications why it's never had a proper release on DVD and Blu-ray.
Yeah, it didn't have a cinema release in the UK because of the legalities. The Ramirez brothers killed their dad.
Killed the dads. But there is a British company currently doing a 4K restoration of it. So there is a 4K due by the end of the year, I think, of it. So which is quite cool.
Okay. Too few films about regattas, surely. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
The great Peter Vincent, Vampire Killer.
Yeah.
It's a spoof of Salem's Lot, definitely. Going into the house and killing off the vampires. His dinner's in the oven. Lost Cannibal Holocaust is not a bad film. Yeah, any cannibal film from the rainforest I sort of avoid. Is it still an 18? I guess where the wolf kill maybe is too boring.
It's still an 18, yeah.
Yeah, so Cool Brewster, yes, there you go.
Yeah.
That's it. Last Cannibal World is pretty good. Emerald Jungle is also known as Eaten Alive in the UK. Nice. So I think that's the last horror film on the list. Because at number 35, if you thought Fright Night was good, you get Agnes of God.
Yeah, I've no idea what this one was.
I think I saw it in one of my chart shows. So it's got Jane Fonda. When a naive novice nun is discovered with a dead newborn in her convent quarters, a court-appointed psychiatrist investigates her case. So, how the hell that beat Fright Night, I do not know. But Jane Fonda, Anne Bancroft, directed by Norman Jewison, got Meg Tilly. Sounds like a barrel of laughs, but
yeah, fun round every turn.
So let's carry on to number 34. Merchant Ivory's Passage to India. This was big back in the day.
Yeah, it was huge. Not my cup of tea, but I've never seen it, but a huge film.
Is it David Lean?
Not sure.
It's got Judy Davis. It's a 7.3. David Lean's film based on E.M. Foster's novel back when Merchant Ivory were producing massive hits, epic films. 2 hours, 44 minutes. Cultural mistrust and false accusations doom a friendship in the British colonial India between an Indian doctor and English woman engaged to marry a city magistrate and an English educator. Yeah, I think she accuses him of stuff, I think, and then he gets accused of stuff, and all hell's break loose. Yeah. Alec Guinness, James Fox, Nigel Havers, Richard Wilson, Art Malik. I know everyone would expect, but yeah, it might be, it might be David Lean's last film, I think. I remember Jewel and the Crown came to TV not long after that, which was riding off the success. Jane Fonda, remember seeing it on Channel 5 in their early days. Okay, yeah, Patty enjoyed it. Yeah, there we go. So, number 33, more drama in an extended film, Out of Africa. Another one I haven't seen. It's very heavy tape.
It's on for about 3 days.
Yeah. Klaus Maria Bandauer from Never Say Never Again.
Yeah.
Robert Redford and Meryl Streep in a Sidney Pollack film. 155 minutes. Won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Film. There you go.
It was another one that was a big deal back in the day, but not my cup of tea. Never went anywhere near it.
Yeah. Well, Passage to India was December 14th, 1984 in the US release, so it counts as made more money in 1985. James Fox, not Jamie Foxx, sorry. Alec Guinness, oh yes, playing an Indian problematic character. And yes, out of Affect music is John Barry, and it's awesome. It's technically it's a 84 release, but it came out very late. Yeah. Check out. You should see some of the other stuff we've been talking about. Number 32 is another one that was very big at the time. Prizzy's Honor with Jack Nicholson.
I don't know this one.
No, I remember it being out everywhere, but I wasn't interested in it because I was probably too young to see it. 2 hours, 10 minutes. 2 professional assassins fall in love. I think then they're hired to fight each other.
Right.
But Kathleen Turner, Jack Nicholson. John Huston directed this one. Got Robert Loggia, John Randolph, William Hickey, Angelica Houston, and everyone playing gangsters. But it was a massive hit of the day. I remember that. And then it just disappeared.
Yeah. Like I say, I'd never heard of it.
Yeah. Not motivated to watch Out of Africa. Never been a Street fan. Enjoyed Freddy's Revenge, though. She just looks like her. Prizzy's Honor is a good, fun, dark comedy with Kathleen Turner. I'm sure it is, but I just need to find it, I guess, to watch it. John Huston film, indeed. Would rather watch Ernest Goes to Africa. Oh, that's going to be a straight-to-video one, isn't it? Pretty good. There you go. It's worth a watch. I need to add it to the list. Thank you. R is for Robert Loggia. Or Loggia, as I call him. Right, let's get to some good stuff. Number 31, Desperately Seeking Susan. So more Madonna. Never seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
I remember it's just Rosanna Arquette sees Madonna and then just dresses like her.
Yeah. I remember it being a big deal when it came out. Everyone seemed to gravitate to it. Yeah.
27 million, but I think 99% of the people went to see Madonna.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get White Nights at 30. Now.
No, this one I didn't know.
No, this one. I remember White Sands. I don't remember White Nights. Oh. Yes, I sort of, yeah, it's a dancing one. I thought it was. More Gregory Hines and Michel Baryshnikov. Taylor Hackford directs. A Russian-American ballet dancer's airplane is forced to land in USSR, where he's repatriated. He stays with an American man married to a Russian. Will the American help him flee the USSR? Yeah, so I remember the trailer. Come on, guys. Hey, what's this? Not my fault. Never seen it. Which one? What are you talking about? Desperately Seeking Susan or Prizzy's Honor? It's like a 2-hour Madonna music video.
Hello.
You can hear it. I feel like an echo first before it kicks off.
Yeah, well, I heard it ping that time.
It's probably me because when I played that music, that's what happened at the beginning. It says I probably my browser. When was Who's That Girl? That was bloody abysmal. Yes, it was. I think that was 87, 88, wasn't it? Yeah, is that the one with hands? It's a dance film and a spy film, so ticks 2 boxes, that one. Night Moves, yes. The Christopher Lambert serial killer thriller from the early 90s. With K, yeah. This is where it gets tricky when you don't recognize them. Right, 29, another Oscar winner. This one I like. Well, I haven't seen it for a while, but Amadeus.
Yeah, I've years and years ago since I watched that.
52 minutes. This thing has got some tape in it.
Yeah, from what I can remember, it is a good film.
It is. I remember for some reason I fucking loved it. I don't know. I do like classical music. I watched it loads as a child for some reason. Oh, I've got that one. Yeah, so now 28, The Last Dragon. Now that was unexpected to be this high.
It's the
It's another. It's not canon, is it? Oh, you've gone again. Hang on, I'm going to go out this time. Actually, hang on, I'll try it. Let's see if that works. Here we go. Sure enough, the master he did. Yes, awesome with sure enough. That's it. I surprised. Look at this. Is what is it, number 28. The Last Dragon, the Last Unicorn. I know, but the Last Dragon. Yeah, I did not know this film until a few years ago. And Vanity, yeah, the most 80s film ever. I think that is official title as well.
Hear me now?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Hear me now.
But yes, I think
I don't know what's causing it.
Yeah, it could be a StreamYard thing. But yes, The Last Dragon. In a New York City, a young man searches for the master to obtain the final level of martial arts mastery known as the glow. Just let your soul glow. But yes, a lot of it's one I was very late to the party with.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to say yes, but it's a long, long time ago. I do know the film. I've got vague memories of it.
Yeah. I've only seen it once. I need to rewatch it. Flight of the Dragons is cool animation. Need to look up The Last Dragon.
Flight of the Dragons. You'll see me talking about that on one of my last videos I did.
Yeah, I thought that was if you're going to mention that. The glow, like Ready Black. Yes, just like Ready Black. Same effect, I think. The entire Rhythm of the Night video plays in the middle of it. Got the glow. There you go. Right, number 27. Let's get to another one people know and love. Oh, we go. Teen Wolf. So the first Michael J. Fox film. Oh yeah, they kept the poster. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, brilliant. What can you say about it? It's great.
Michael J. Fox pissed off he was making this while they're making Back to the Future down the street with Eric Stoltz.
Yeah. It's a great film, and I personally love the second one as well. A lot of people don't.
I don't hate it.
It's absolute trash, but it's got some charm to it. It's really good. Yeah, but as far as it all goes, I mean, the whole sort of this film and then the cartoon, and then the cartoon links the two films together. So there's 3 seasons of the cartoon, and the third season. Yeah, the third season they introduce obviously his cousin, which is the main character from the second one, and that's the link. That's the link between the two films. Is the cartoon? It's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, the Teen Wolf is the best movie of the year. Okay, we'll wrap up tonight. We're done.
See you later, everybody. Goodbye.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot better than Teen Wolf, isn't there? What are you looking at, Dick Nose teachers? Yeah, that might get you in trouble these days. Yeah, so this is I don't know if it's a rental tape or the retail tape or if they use both, because it's got the awesome logo on it.
Yeah, the EV. Yeah, it's the old Entertainment Video logo.
Yeah, nice. Thank you. The entire Teen Wolf saga, and then they remade it as a teen drama.
Yeah, I mean, if I can get it out, I will show it you. But I do want. I think.
My theory of Teen Wolf is that Styles doesn't exist, and he represents Scott's ego trying to tempt him. And the other friend is his.
This is quite a rare piece. This is
Oh, hang on.
This is a rental promo poster for the Teen Wolf
Oh, you get.
VHS line that came out from Entertainment
Yeah.
Video.
No, I don't have
A very good friend of mine who is a friend of mine. He's a poster dealer, buys and sells, and he came across this and kept it to one side from it and said, "I know you'd be up for this. You can have it."
I'll give you 50p for it.
It's a good one. But if you've never seen the show, I do own the show on the DVD. But actually, for a cartoon, it is quite good.
Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, it's a great film. Great fun. Proper 80s film. Oh,
Yeah.
And then we get number 26. Somehow the Killing Fields did better than Teen Wolf.
Yeah, I mean, how? But
Let's have a look. Roland Joffe directs this. Yeah, it's based on a true story. Produced by David Putnam. Based on a New York Times magazine. Sam Waterstone. Yeah. Original music by Mike Oldfield. Screenplay by Bruce Robinson. So yeah, a lot of talent, a lot of drama.
yeah,
A depressing film probably to watch.
a lot of tosh.
So next. Silverado, a Western. 25. Not bad.
Yeah, again, I know the film. I can't recall ever watching it. But I do know it.
I think John Cleese is a sheriff in it.
Right.
Come on. Phone's giving up. Silverado. Can't spell. No, yeah, Scott Glenn. A misfit bunch of friends come together to right in the injustice which existed in a small town. Kevin Kline, Scott Glenn, Kevin Costner, Rosanna Arquette, John Cleese, Brian Dennehy, Danny Glover, Jeff Goldblum, and Linda Hunt. Directed by and written by Lawrence Kasdan. So yeah,
some big hitters in there.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, like he says, how was Silverado this high? See, it came out in July and made 33 million. So it's a good cast. Yeah,
Yeah.
50 great, exactly. I have a copy of the soundtrack for a friend as we couldn't buy it. Love the soundtrack. Shooting for the Moon. There you go. There was the Highway to Heaven. Michael Lanzon was the teenage werewolf in the old days.
Yeah.
It's got a good cast, indeed. Oh, he did a werewolf episode of Highway to Heaven where he dressed up as his teenage werewolf character. I used to watch that on a Sunday evening.
Yep.
Anyway, enough of that, Tosh. We get to the mint now. Number 24, Commando. Yes.
Yeah.
Somehow, somewhere, someone.
Just brilliant. Some of the best one-liners in any Schwarzenegger film.
Yeah, this unfortunately is cut with the buzzsaw across the head and arm.
Buzzsaw across the head. Yeah.
Still awesome.
Some fantastic continuity errors in it. Just loads of them. You know what I mean? It's one of the shorter films as well that Schwarzenegger did.
It is, isn't it? I think
88 minutes.
Well, yeah, 86 on VHS. So yeah, down it
I think the only film that's shorter than this is
It's a Red Song.
well, no, shit, I can't. Raw Deal.
Ah, yes, that's a good film still.
Which is a really good film.
I used to didn't like it in the 80s and 90s, but then watching it again.
Yeah, I never used to like it when I was younger because all this stuff was way more entertaining.
Yeah.
But if you watch it now, it's violent. One of the most violent films he's probably done.
Yeah, Weird Al Costa was already famous before he was really famous. Yeah. Fuck yeah, there you go. Commando is the campiest baddie ever. True gay 80s gay AIDS Reagan era paranoia. I let him go. Yeah, it could be quoting the whole film.
Yeah, it's quoted on there.
Which is it wasn't the highest Western. Sorry, there's another one coming up. So yeah, number 23 is not a Western, but it's a trilogy. See, that's one. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. There you go. Cool poster, isn't it? Starring Tina Turner. It says there.
Tina Turner. What?
Oh, it's Mel Gibson in Mad Max, starring Tina Turner.
Yeah, I mean, out of the three films for me, this is the one I always gravitated to.
Oh, is it?
You know what I mean? Yeah, because I think it's a bit more slapstick. It feels a bit more post-apocalyptic than the other ones did. It's a bit more tongue-in-cheek than the first or the second one.
The only bit I don't like is the bit in the middle with the kids.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It was just for some reason the first one, everyone loves it, and I don't really like it. I find it too a bit slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely is slow, and it's got a few bit of action. But yeah, the second one is mainly action, and then this one,
yeah, and then this just tongue in cheek, big budget. You know what I mean? I think that's why I gravitate to it more.
Bennett is all man.
Bennett,
Master Blaster, yes, that's him. We don't need another
hero.
No, actually, when they took the Australian series and made it feel American. Yeah, that's probably why it's a bit different, isn't it? But it did all right. 36 million summer film, but somehow St. Elmo's Fire at 22 did better.
Yeah,
somehow.
Yeah, I don't own a copy of St. Elmo's Fire.
No, do I? Or do I? No, I was going to say.
I've seen it numerous times,
but yeah, I saw it, and it is just a 20-something drama, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's got a great soundtrack.
Great soundtrack, good cast.
Yeah, we've got Demi Moore, Rob Lowe, Andrew McCarthy, Emilio Estevez, John Nelson, Ali Sheedy, Mayor Winningham, Andy McDowell, written and directed by Joel Schumacher.
Yeah,
because he did much genres before he did Lost Boys. A group of friends just out of college struggle with adulthood. That pretty much is it. Mel looks like Wallace in some scenes. That Wallace and Gromit. Michael Great is in The Road Warrior. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Vernon Wells. Vernon, as I should call him. Remember St. Elmo's Fire being pretty dull? Yes, it is. It's because Rob Lowe was riding high at the time. Yes, he was. And it was in everything. He's in a space. Right.
Yeah.
So let's go to 21. We're going to head for the thriller Jagged Edge. They've got another. What's his face? Jeff Bridges. So yeah, he was in Starman, but this was more popular, I should say.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen that.
It's who's it? Where's it directed by? Richard Marquand, who did Jedi? Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
It's got Robert Loggia, Peter Coyote, Jeff Bridges, and Glenn Close. It's music by John Barry. It's written by Joe Esterhaus, who is the first of his trips to On the Way to Basic Instinct, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn Close is his lawyer. Jeff Bridges could have killed his wife. But yeah, it's a legal thriller more than anything.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, there you go. This is heavy. Thank you, Born in the 70s Gaming. That's very kind of you. Another sexy thriller. There we go. And it is by Return of the Jedi. Yeah, William Wallace. Yeah. I thought so. Yeah, his Braveheart character. Oh, yes, it's like Culture and Fatal Attraction. That's it. That's what I was trying to think of as well before the other one. If I was a female in the 80s, I would definitely fancy Rob Lowe. What about you guys? Don't be shy. I still fancy him now. He still looks good. We'll see in 911, whatever he's in, TV show. As in look, it's Robert Loggia. I'm not going to get past any of those entries, am I? Right, number 20. One of my favorites, Brewster's Millions, with whatever his name is.
Why can't I think?
I love the film. It's got John Candy. It's got Rick Moranis.
Yeah. Why can't I think who the hell it is?
None of the above.
It's getting late.
Yeah, it's getting late. We're gonna crack on. It's not Humphrey Bogart. What am I doing? Someone
Who the
type in
hell
the
is it?
fucking answer.
Yeah, someone put it bottom.
I beg your
Why
pardon.
can't?
It is Richard Pryor. Fucking hell.
Richard bloody
Love that
Pryor,
film.
that's it.
Oh yeah, Youngblood's a good one. Got a young cast in it. If I was an 80s AD, I would give it given low a night to remember. There you go. Yes, Hume Clone. Everyone's naming everyone else that's in the film, but no one else. The main guy. But yeah, so it's a. I think I said I saw it. It's the 7th remake of the story, directed by Walter Hill. So he has to spend 30 million in 30 days to get 300 million, which was quite a lot back then.
Yeah.
But he's not allowed to have anything left over. Can't.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of the lot. Yeah.
But excellent film. Somehow, 19, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, which I don't know if you're.
I don't want to copy. I was never the biggest Pee Wee Herman fan.
Pee-wee was not a thing in the UK.
No. It's same with the Ernest stuff. The Ernest stuff wasn't big in the UK, but in America it's fucking huge.
Yeah. I saw Ernest Saves Christmas in the cinema back in '89, but I think that was the first one that made it over here.
I don't think I'd ever seen any of the Ernest films until I was older and went back to see what it was all about.
Exactly, when they were available.
Yeah.
Large March. Yes, that's a Pee-wee reference. Yeah. I have seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Big Top Pee-wee.
Big Top Pee-wee.
Egghead gets, I dare you, sir. His head's upside down. Just because he thinks he's an actor now, thinks he can abuse people. Always preferred Pryor when Wilder was with him. I do like Critical Condition and Bruce's Millions, but he does have other comedians to help him in those, I think. Love Pee-wee, pretty much the only Burton movie I actually like. Oh dear. Well, everyone's going Large Marge because that's a
Large Marge.
Pee-wee holds up to be top 5. Batman owes a lot to this film. I need to rewatch those, I think. Right, now we get to the Western. 18, Clint Eastwood, Pale Rider, which, damn, isn't it a remake of something? One of his other Westerns, because it's about, could be a ghost that comes back to town to kill all the bad guys that killed him. It's when I saw the trailer a lot as a child.
Yeah, I think it's in. I have a box set of Clint Eastwood stuff, and I think it's in the box set. It is a good film, Pale Rider.
Hey, so High Plains. I was trying to say Hang 'em High, or what is it?
High Plains Drifter. High Plains Drifter, yeah. It's...
So good evening, Gregor. Yes, hi Rob. So yeah, stream started 3 hours ago. And my roids are playing. Shane, I always like Shane. Oh, here you go. I'm laid down to avoid getting that. Michael Myers knows what to do. But yeah, it's a. So number 17 somehow is Mask with Cher, not Jim Carrey, because that's The Mask. But this was a big film at the time.
It was a huge film at the time. Just not my kind of thing.
No.
At all.
Eric Stoltz, after he got sacked from Big Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
It's based on a true story. A teenager with a massive facial skull deformity and a biker gang mother attempt to live as normal life as possible under the circumstances. So it's got Cher, Eric Stoltz, Sam Elliott, and Laura Dern, and it's probably a lovely film, as I remember. But yeah, I think he falls in love with a blind girl.
I'm not sure.
So Pale Rider is a remake of Shane. Thank you.
You remake of Shane.
Yes. High Plains Drifter is based on Spaghetti Western Stranger's Gundown.
Django the Bastard.
So yes, Eric Stoltz is on the makeup. A lot of makeup. Have you seen The Journey of Natty Gann? That was released in 1985. I have seen it. I remember I think I saw it back in the day, but I don't think it's on this list because it might not have had an international release.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh yes, The Fly 2. He had heavy makeup as well. Yes, Mask and Elephant Man would make a double girl, but it'd be very depressing. He teaches the blind girl colors by giving her rocks. Thank you. I need Robert to help me out on this one. It's a lovely film, and sort of I remember it. It's just not for everyone. Great films. There you go. So let's get to something. Oh, you hate this one, number 16. The Jewel of the Nile.
Yeah, not keen. Not keen. I never was. I just
I
don't
loved it back in
know.
the day. I can see it's terrible now. So directed by Alligators, Lewis Teague. Produced by Michael Douglas. Director of photography, Speeds Jan de Bont. But
I think it's so far removed from what the first film is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just sort of took me out of it a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that. So we'll go on to another comedy, 15's Spies Like US.
Good film. For some reason, I don't own a copy. I should do, but I don't.
Well, yeah, I'm surprised I've only had the VHS because that is Mrs. Dan Aykroyd on the back. I don't know if they met on this film, but she's in many of his other films. Who's it by? John Landis, a person of interest. Story by Dan Aykroyd. Screenplay by Dan Aykroyd and some other guys, but yeah. Does have music by Elmer Bernstein, but yeah, it does have Vanessa Angel in her underwear, which is always welcome.
Paul McCartney did the theme song for it,
didn't he? Yes. Is that good music? What's the last one we watched? Is that Pale Rider? Preferred War of the Roses. Yeah, that was a very dark film, but I do like Romance in the Stone. Hilarious, that one. Love it. That's what's a dick foot? But yeah, it's when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Go. Thanks for the bruises. Keep still some. Yeah, it's a funny film. Oh, it's not the only Chevy Chase film in the list. So
it's not.
The Breakfast Club. That is that the only? See, I don't own that. I thought I did. Every time it comes up, I think I own it. But that's one of those fancy Blu-rays.
It is. I like this one. It's again good soundtrack to it.
Yeah.
Good cast of young actors. Storyline's quite basic, but it's just putting 5 different people into a scenario, and they've got to try and come together with it. It's good. It's coming of age kind of film.
Yeah, it's not one I go back to his. That's a good point. I'm just trying to. Is Legend not on this list? I don't remember seeing it, but it does say it came out in '85. Let me just double check the day on that one.
I did see Legend on it.
No, it's 86. April 86 in America. It came out in 85 in France, Sweden, Finland, Netherlands. But I think this is a US list, so that's probably why it's not on here. Yeah. Oh, was that some sort of shootings happened, apparently? Disney's The Journey of Natty Gann did have an international release in 1986. Yeah, so there you go. It might not count on this list. This is The Breakfast Club was my first big time people eating sushi. Of all the things to remember. I didn't know you had dandruff. My OCD doesn't like how the VHS slip inside those things isn't the right proportions. Yes, that they could have at least tried. Right, number 13. Here we go. We're in the home straight almost. Fletch, Chevy Chase, great film.
Yeah.
There's a picture on the front of that isn't in the film.
Which one? So there's him, ice hockey player,
yeah,
basketball player, doctor. Can't see the one at the bottom.
It's the hockey player. He doesn't play that in the film.
I mean, right. It was. I mean, there's 2 of these, isn't there? He did.
Fletch Lives.
Fletch and Fletch. What's the other one called? Fletch Lives.
Yeah.
But I recently picked up the original one-sheet poster for this. In a lot of posters, and it's in really good condition. And I got a lot of posters for next to nothing. And that single quad goes for between 40 and 50 quid for Fletch.
Nice.
So,
yeah, that's nice. So, Screwballs. I don't. Did they get another one that's missed this? Jim Wynorski won't forgive me. I think he wrote
could be. I didn't see it. I didn't see it on the.
Screwballs was 1983. Screwballs 2 was 85. So it hasn't appeared in this list. Whether it might be a Canadian release. So like, oh no, it says August 85, and I don't. Yeah, that's a good point. We haven't seen it. United Kingdom, July 85, and then United States, August 1985. But no, it didn't appear on the list. That's weird. Legend with Tim Curry and Tangerine Dream. Yeah, so depending on which version of Legend you watched, there is a Tangerine soundtrack.
Yes, there is. Tim Curry's fantastic in it as the Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, great.
He makes the film, really.
I saw Fletch Lives before Fletch. I think that one there. Not really. I don't think they follow it. Non-PC basketball player. Yes, cancel that now. Fletch, not to. Oh, come on. No, we're not going there. It's too late at night. Fletch Lives. Oh, no, I read that wrong. Nope. Next. Right. So more Chevy Chase. This is the third time he's in the list. National Lampoon's European Vacation. I forgot to bring my box set on.
Yeah, I've got the box set up there. I didn't dig it out. A lot of people don't like European Vacation. I think it's brilliant.
I do enjoy it. I thought I didn't like it, but then I rewatched it recently. I really do enjoy it.
And I think Eric Idle's great in it. It's okay. It's barely a scratch. Brilliant. The one where they get stuck on the roundabout at the Arc de Triomphe and he's just going round and round and round and round on it.
Yeah, and then it crashes the plane into the New York at the end, which hasn't aged well.
Yeah.
Wilderness Girls. Yeah, Tim Curry's great. Eric Idle, yes. Because isn't he in Christmas Vacation 2? I can't remember if he recreated.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember if it's that one or not. Jesus, Chevy was the man, babe. Back in 85, 3 films. Oh, yeah, Mel Smith's the hotel owner.
Yeah.
The British hotel. Robbie Coltrane's in the hotel as well. Yeah, see? Oh, it was the one I watched the most as a child. But actually,
the one where they end up in Germany. He's got the lederhosens on and he's doing the dancing at the beer festival.
That's one of the because it's a film of tits because you got the French show. This is art, honey, and then you got the Rusty getting the girl's tits out later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is and Beverly D'Angelo's tits are in this one, I think.
Yeah.
In the shower. The tape gets stolen. Pig in the poke. We'll be pigs.
Pig in the poke. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Christmas Vacation is the one I've seen the most.
Yeah.
I do like to pop on the others. I do like Vegas Vacation as well, though. So
yeah, that's probably the one I've seen the least.
Witness. Oh, is it written? Is it missing? We'll see. That it's a very good film, and it was up for Best Picture, Best Scotty Film. Amanda Sante or John Travolta. I've never seen either. Sorry, so I can't comment on that one. But I'm guessing Amanda Santos is better because I've heard terrible things about. Let's go see some French culture. I would definitely go and see some French culture right about now. But enough of this nonsense. It's time to get serious. Number 11, A View to a Kill.
I didn't get my set down. I've got the DVD box set. What in that? 27 discs. You know what I mean?
It's quite heavy.
That's it.
But yes. Who's that sexy lady? Oh, got a picture on the back. Yeah,
it's
first proper Bond. Well, first Bond film I saw in a proper cinema back in the
right.
day. But yeah, I still love it.
Yeah, it's a good film.
It's ridiculous.
Is there a bad Bond film? You know what I mean? They're all good in their own way.
Yeah, there's always something to enjoy in them.
Yeah.
Right. And then more Disney at number 10, somehow beaten Bond, is a re-release somehow of Fantasia. I've only seen this a couple of times, but it's fantastic animation. It's from 1946 or something, and it's
if you
awesome music.
The Blu-ray version of it, the audio. If you've got a decent 5.1 system at home, the audio on it is unreal. How good it is on the Blu-ray, really good.
Nice, but yeah. I don't know if Morons from Outer Space got a US release, but I don't think so.
It's the first VHS that my dad rented. So that's my claim to fame. It's the first VHS tape we ever rented as a family. Was Morons from Outer Space. along with Smurfs and the Magic Flute. They were the two that we got.
I think I might have that on VHS.
Yeah,
but only a re-release. Yeah, Tangerine Dream. I need to hear more Tangerine Dream.
Yeah, good band.
Yes, it wouldn't be the same. That is not coming off. No matter how much I rub it. I doubt Fantasia would have been big as the UK in the UK office. I always felt it was more cherished in the US. I can see that. Yeah, I don't think kids would be clamoring to see it today if it was re-released anywhere. But
no, but it is good.
Morons from Outer Space is exactly where it belongs. Obviously, the first VHS I remember seeing is American Werewolf in London. That's it. I used to have. The ex-rental I used to have temporarily. But yeah, I've only got the retail. Yeah, for the budget retail as well, unfortunately. Where's Mischief? Great teen flick with the stunning Preston. Am I the only one that was young in the 80s? You missed it. You should have been here about 2 hours ago, or 3 hours ago now. Mischief was, unfortunately, quite 98, even though you see a lot of Kelly Preston in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Britcoms, indeed. There you go. Right, where are we? We're in the top 10, aren't we? I can't find my mouse. There it is. Right, scrolling up. Fantastic. Oh, so number 9, Police Academy 2, their first assignment. I forgot my box set.
From the box set, yeah.
Yes.
Police Academy films are good, aren't they? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just they're what they are. They're all watchable. Yeah, you know what I mean. Exactly. There's a couple that aren't brilliant, but
Moscow one, but yeah,
Mission to Moscow. Yeah,
6 I used to watch the most when it came out rental.
Yeah, I mean they're entertaining. You know what I mean? They're funny. They're slapstick.
Yeah, they PG'd them up. There's no TNA in them after the first one.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a good film. I've always liked Police Academy series franchise.
Yeah, I've never liked that cover either.
That one.
Yeah. So it bothered me. It's not there. Ian Grant. The first VHS I owned was a Buena Vista cartoon of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Not well known.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, don't know if I own that. Can't remember now.
I don't, but it's got a DVD release as well. I do know of it.
Okay, yeah. 1, 2, and 4 are my favorites, yeah. But yeah, I rented the first Police Academy loads and saw the second onwards. I didn't see Mission to Moscow in the cinema though. British comedy used to be good, yes. Used to be best of the world. Super glue in the shower hilarity, yeah.
Yeah.
Epoxy resin. Police Academy sequels, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Indeed.
Yeah, just keep doing the same thing.
Day of the Dead has made an appearance. You will not like where it was though.
Yeah.
It was 116. It did not do well. Oh, there's a director's cut of Police Academy 2.
I don't know what they are on that box set.
Yeah, I guess they're all because the extras effect as well. I got 1 on VHS, DVD. I got 4 and 5 on VHS as well. The American Werewolf poster with the boys in their puffy jackets is good, yes, because it is the first
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah.
Am I the one who, when I hit teenagers, I understood that was happening in the podium scene at the end of Police Academy. As a child, I didn't know. So yeah, they were just hiding in there, weren't they?
Yeah.
But it is good when he looks back and thinks Mahoney was doing it.
Yeah.
Day of the Dead is better than any Police Academy. He was tickling him. That's what I assume back then. Yes, distracting him with tickles. Right, number 8. Here we go. Go. The Goonies has made an appearance.
I love that Warner Brothers clamshell one. It's great.
Yeah, it's from the lovely Terrence McGuire. Bless him. But yeah, it's unexpected. And it's got the other poster on the back.
Mm.
But yeah, what
It's
can you say about the Goonies?
timeless classic.
It's
Still
offensive,
hits all the points. Yeah, there's one section in the film that switches me off altogether. And apart from that, I'm fine with it. But it's the bit where the boys first go into the restaurant where the Fratellis are, and the Fratellis get on. That bit just fucking annoys me for some reason, and I don't know why. It like slows the pace of the film down loads for like 20 minutes.
Doesn't need to.
And you're thinking, oh, for fucking hell, just get on with it. You know what I mean? I never like that bit of the film. Then everything after the bit where they go through the fire grate and everything's brilliant. But that little bit just does me head in where they're like asking for glasses of water and shit. And you know what I mean? It's like,
and then
classic, timeless classic.
Going, I want to have some Italianina.
Yeah, some scalapino. You know what I mean?
I thought she had snacks under the gun. Police Academy 2 got loads of complaints when it premiered on ITV for its gang crime theme. I can see that. Goonies rules, yes. Oh, yes, that's a lovely tape, isn't it?
It's one of the best ones in them Warner clamshells.
Yeah, 1986 tape. Bloody hell.
I don't own a copy of that. I keep looking and the price always puts me off. And
they're ridiculous expensive. I don't know. It's very kind of Terrence to send it.
Yeah, it's a lovely gift. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, Day of the Dead, Zombies on Patrol. But yeah, Day of the Dead did get a sequel and a remake. Or was it a remake and then a sequel? I can't remember, but it's quite terrible.
It got a remake. Yeah.
Your collection is getting more impressive with every day. Yes, people keep sending me nice people keep sending me stuff. I remember buying the Goonies sticker packs from the newsagent back then. The Panini style packets of sticks had a stick of bubblegum with them too. I used to have the Gremlin. I had the Gremlins book and the Gremlin stickers. I never completed it though. I didn't have any other film ones.
Yeah, normally the ones with the sticker bubblegum in, they were tops. They weren't Panini. They were tops cards, like these ones.
You got the Batman ones.
So there, I've got some original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ones.
No, let me get rid of that.
Still sealed.
Yeah,
but the bubble gum that's in them is basically dust.
It's
just nothing anymore. But
But
that's the still sealed packed. The Batman 89 ones, I would love a full set of.
Yeah, well, I've got. What have I got? I've got Batman Returns, Batman. I think I got Batman. Yeah, I got a box of Batman, and then I got a box of the packets of stickers with gum.
Yeah,
got them cheap off eBay way back in the day when it started. The Day of the Remake and the remake sequel are both shite, which I agree with. The remake is trash. Yes. Pizza pepperoni. Yes. Day of the Dead. Sorry.
Yeah.
And where are those damn Ewoks? Yes, no Ewoks films on the list. I don't know if they got a cinema.
One of them didn't. One of them was straight to VHS.
Yeah, this is a cinema chart. Ramon.
They're wrong.
I was fooled into watching those back in the day. It's all Star Wars films.
Yeah.
Cool. Ewoks.
Yeah, I mean, I can watch them. They're very campy. You know what I mean? It looks like they've been filmed at the back of a house somewhere. You know what I mean? It's
yeah. Oh, there you go. You must have lent on something, but yeah, The Video Dead is an awesome poster. But yeah, the film itself is set on shot on video, and it's quite bad. That's the one I own. The Masters. There you go. I'll see if it comes back in. Where do we get to? Goonies. So I'll give him a second. Hopefully he'll be back because we've just got into the top 7. And it's Witness. So yes, Harrison Ford again, which is his first visit in this charts at the moment. But yeah, you get Witness with Harrison Ford and hiding out in the Amish community to protect a kid from corrupt cops. And it's directed by Peter Weir. Fantastic film. Came out February 8th, 1985. Made $65 million. Was nominated for Best Picture. Yeah, pretty decent. Lucas Haas again. Yes, exactly. Oh dear, he's not coming back. Let me just double check. Unless his internet went out. Let's have a look. No messages. Let's have a look. He'll be back. Witness is good. Haven't seen it in ages. Yes, it's got Danny Glover as one of the corrupt cops. And tits out for Kelly McGillis in one of the scenes. He's gone to get his copy of Ewoks movies from the big yet list. So he might have. Hopefully he comes back. Witness 2, Kingpin. That is true. Great Ian, great Amish film, yes. God bless the Amish. Right, I'll do number 6. Well, sorry, because it's called The Dream is Alive. And someone get a point if they can tell me what it means. Or what the film is. Oh, there you go. There you go.
I don't know what happened then. It just booted me out.
It did. Our son is playing up with StreamYard tonight. But I just did Witness.
Great film.
Have you got a copy?
I don't know. It does it's due a 4K release very, very soon. So I will probably grab it. But I remember seeing that for the first time in, I think, about 3rd year high school. And for some bizarre reason, they showed it to us at high school. I don't know what the significance was of showing us Witness. You know what I mean? I've no idea, unless we was learning about different cultures. I've no idea. But I remember watching it in some lesson at school.
Nice.
That's the first place I saw it. But it's a great film. I like it. I like Harrison Ford anyway. But that's it. It's a really, really good film.
Yeah. Oh, because he was on the charts as Return of the Jedi earlier. That's what I was trying to think of. That's the other film he was in. But I've just put a quiz to everyone. The Dream is Alive is number 6. And no one's come back. We've got Field of Dreams is the only answer. But so this is the one that struck me as odd. But I can see how it made its money. So it is an IMAX film from 1985. It's about the space shuttle. It's a short film traveling in short circuit. No, short circuit's not on this list. Why is there no short circuit? What year was that?
Not 86.
But yeah, it covers training, launch, flight. Yeah, I was thinking it's later, isn't it? Or 84, isn't it? It's not this year. And basically, it's about the Challenger space shuttle in 1984. So it's a short film, and it was only in probably one cinema, but it probably was like fucking witchcraft back then, watching an IMAX film. Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of it. I definitely never heard of it. And when it popped up, I didn't know what it was to be so high like that.
Yeah, we're all the likes of the stream. Love this idea. Analyze an entire film. Yeah. I never expected it to be nearly 4 hours though, but let's crack on. Oh, Perfect World. Yes, that's a good one. I saw that in the cinema. Clint Eastwood directing, Kevin Costner. Oh yeah, Short Circuit's probably 86.
Was it 80? Yeah, 86. Yeah.
Yes, Perfect World is a great film. Never heard of it. I remember Space Camp.
Space Camp's great. I love Space Camp.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, was it Jinx Loves?
Yeah. Yes.
The Challenger, the first Gen X trauma. Yes, I remember that on Newsround. But so yes, more space at number 5 for a Cocoon. Hang on, it's not supposed to be on DVD or Blu-ray.
On Blu-ray. Brilliant. I mean, I love
such
it.
a product like this.
I love the second one as well. But first one's great. You know what I mean? It just seen loads of old folk dicking around for fucking 40 minutes.
Was it they say now? Wilford Brimley in this is the same age as Paul Rudd is now, or something.
Yeah, he's something crazy. Yeah, he looks about 72 in it, and he's about 49.
But yeah, big film at the time. Ron Howard.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You know what I mean? It's
a delightful science fiction fantasy is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's
yeah. So unfortunately, Michael Myers is triggered because he thinks, "Why is Death Wish 3 at 57?" and then some space shuttle film is at 6. Couldn't agree more. But it's all about money. Don't shoot the messengers. I watched it. Oh yeah. Oh, there was a teacher on board. Yes, the space shuttle launch, unfortunately. Oh, Kelly Preston's in bloody space camp. Where is Secret Admirer? That was way. I did have. I can't find the VHS. I do have it on VHS. But what was it called? Secret Admirer is way down the list. I can't even find it now. It's in the it's in the 150s, I think. My eyes are onto shit. Is there a finding this fucking thing? Secret Admirer 102. Unfortunately for you, there, Dutch. It's not a proper film, unfortunately. It doesn't make you I was watching Georgia Mildred. I do love Georgia Mildred. PG Cocoon is missing Wilford Brimley, mumbling and F-words. Oh no, another one of my VHSs that's no good. We don't know what was happening, but when all the teachers started to cry, we knew it wasn't good, and then they sent us home early. Oh shit, that's dark, isn't it? Review so sad. Okay. You know that Georgia Mildred was very popular over here in the Netherlands. Always watched it with my parents. Oh, that's nice. Which was the spin-off? Georgia Mildred was the spin-off of Man About the House, or was it the other way around? I can't remember. Or is it completely separate anyway?
Was it Man About the House?
Oh,
I always thought Robin's Nest was the spin-off of Man About the House, wasn't it?
I don't know. Oh yes, Man About the House. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I remember Robin's Nest was good.
Yeah. What was that? There was a spin-off there as well.
He had a restaurant, didn't he? I don't know if it was just the same actor. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah. Right. Anyway, here we go. The top 4. What could it be? Copyright. Rocky 4.
My favorite of the franchise, and stupidly don't own a copy. Don't know why.
Not even in a box set.
Nothing. I don't like the first and the second film. I think slow and don't like. Hate's too strong of a word, but don't like. I think they're really slow and boring. Nothing really happens. Third one I think's great because Mr. T's Clubber Lang's fantastic, and then the fourth one with Ivan Drago, I think he's great as Dolph Lundgren. So 3 and 4 are fantastic. 1 and 2 I don't like. 5th one with Billy Gunn I hate. I think he's absolutely fucking stupid. And I refuse to buy the box set just because it's got 1, 2, and 5 in it. So I don't own 3 and 4. But 4 I've always loved. 4.
Yeah. Over the top, no. I think that was 86.
Yeah,
he's got it right there. The Ropers in the States. 2 films with Barrett Oliver. Cocoon. That's it. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, 86. Yeah.
Rocky 4. Terrible. These are the top 4 films made over $100 million, which was a lot back then.
It was huge. Rocky 4.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've only got 5 and 2, I think, on decent. This is one that's got Rocky 5 and Rocky 4 on the same tape, and the covers are terrible. Almost all the English sitcoms were popular. I was going to say Hello, The Young Mons and Bottom. Nice. Rocky 1 and 2 are the best sports films ever. 3 and 4 are trash. Oh dear, it's a fight. Let's go.
Yeah, I suppose 1 and 2 are more like sports films, the serious films, and that's
they
why
are.
I don't like them. They're just boring. You know what I mean? I like the sort of over the top, hyped stupidness of 3 and 4. I think it's great.
What about the director's cut? Rocky versus Drago. That's more serious.
Yeah, there's they put a really nice Blu-ray out of that not long back. And it adds all the bits in that got chopped out. Yeah. So all the stuff that got chopped out originally that ended up on the cutting room floor got put back in.
Yeah. Yeah, because during lockdown he did a lot of editing, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he had to make some money somewhere. So
I will crush you. Yeah. Drago is awesome villain.
Yeah,
well, Rocky 4 is cheesy as hell, yes, and people laughed during the Cold War.
Yeah, I mean the training montage, Rocky's training montage in it is brilliant.
Yes. Which one?
one where he's in the snow, and then he's like,
yeah, it's awesome.
He's got the yak's harness round his neck. You know what I mean? Doing pull-ups on an oak beam in a barn.
Yeah, I could do that.
You will lose.
But yeah, I watched it at Christmas time because it's a Christmas movie. It is one big music video. Yeah, I got the soundtrack on vinyl. But yeah, it's got awesome soundtrack as well because it even starts with either Tiger's in it, isn't it? Rocky 4 had a robot in it, and it's got a robot in it.
Yeah.
The 4 montages is pretty cool. Like your Popeye, he ate your spinach every day. Yes. Cliffhanger prequel. Yes, he's running up the mountain. He doesn't need to climb it. He can just run up that fucking mountain. Right. So now this is going to upset everyone because number 3. Some people may remember this from our previous stream.
Yes.
It's number 1 film of 84.
Yeah.
But
also the number 3 film of 85. This was just an absolute cash cow.
Because this is a different list. The last one was a list from come out in 84 and what money it made since. And this one is just covering 85. So Beverly Hills Cop 1 came out on December 5th, 1984. So within a year, it made $130 million.
Yeah. And you can see why. You know what I mean? He was a hot property. The film was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Again, another brilliant soundtrack. It's got.
Oh yeah, soundtrack. I got a vinyl as well.
Yeah, I mean, the rewatch potential with it. This was fantastic. I remember being younger. Before I went to school in the morning, I always had a video on, and I might get 20 minutes of a film in the morning before I had to fuck off to school. This was just on replay constantly. You know what I mean? This and Predator 2.
Nice.
It's brilliant. You can just watch it over and over again. It's funny. It's got some moving moments in it. It's good.
Yeah.
Great film.
Great film. No, I don't think any of the FX films. I think they came out 86 for the first film.
Yeah, I've got the FX.
VHS 87.
Yeah. First one's good at FX. Second one, I was never overly keen on the second one, but the first one's brilliant.
Yeah, it's trying to recreate the magic, but but it was the first one definitely is a great film. So Ramon watched it yesterday. Still one of the best buddy cop flicks ever. Yes, and maybe hopefully the fourth is at least better than the third.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, third, it's I don't even know what it is. It's just a shambles of a film, isn't it? Really,
it's just a cash grab. That one.
Yeah, I just don't understand it from the beginning. It's an hard one to get your head around what they were actually trying to do with it.
Yeah, because they took out the swearing, the violence, everything else.
Put it in a kids' theme park.
Yeah, and cameos by George Lucas. Some those are good, great sitcoms. On the Buses on bottom. Yes, I think I got the 3 On the Buses movies. Right. So where are we? Number 2. Stallone at number 4. So what could be at number 2? To win a war, you got to become a war. Oh, he's got that one.
I've got the box set one, the Blu-ray one.
Nice.
I like them all. They're all good.
Yeah,
they're all good. First one's a really gritty story. Second one doesn't really know what it wants to do because it wants to be gritty, but it's also seen what Commando's doing.
Yes, it's definitely balls to the wall.
And then the third one, people laugh at me, but the third one's my favourite.
I can see that. I do watch it a lot more than 2 and 1 and 4.
Yeah,
and 5.
It's
I watched all 4 the other day.
See, I like the fourth one. I think Rambo is really good. I mean, it's violent as hell. It's a short film, but it's violent
if you go from 3
as hell.
to 4, it's like a handbrake turn.
Yeah, like just the bits where coming to the end of the film where he's on the back of the Jeep with that 50 cal machine gun, and he's not just killing people. He's just turning them into clouds of red dust. You know what I mean? It's just like a haze of blood where he's just mowing people down. It's really good. But no, 3 was always where it was at for me. Probably still is now, to be fair. I mean, 1, take nothing away from 1. 1's a great film. Yeah. But 3, for the cheesiness of it all and action, it's great. It's really good.
Yeah, because it was the most expensive film at the time back then, and all of it is on screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the whole helicopter kill at the end with a long bow with an explosive tip arrow is brilliant.
Yeah, we won't go into the technical details. Hot Shots Part 2 is fun though. Yes, it does know exactly the film. It's parodying. So yeah, I don't fight it for Beverly Hills Cop 3. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's not on the level of the first, essentially, and even the second.
I mean, I can have it on in the background and not pay much attention to it be on. But I won't go out my way to watch it.
Rambo holds up indeed.
Well, yeah,
what are we doing now? 39 years? No, 39 years. Bloody hell,
amazing film.
Freebie and the Bean. Yes, I've seen that. That's pretty good. I love the Rambos. I own the 3 original Dutch rental tapes of the Rambo trilogy. Nice.
Cool. I own the 3rd one next rental.
Oh, nice. That's I didn't see. Oh, I think I've seen. Oh, Last Blood I saw in the cinema. I can't remember if I saw Rambo in the cinema. I didn't see any.
Rambo's the only one I've seen in the cinema. The 4th film.
Yes. That's it. It was in the last collage video. Collage. I can't read. Busting was another early one. Busting. Yes, I keep meaning to watch that one. Cotton Comes to Harlem. I haven't seen that one. It's a blue light. What does it do? Turns blue. Freebie and the Beat Bean. Oh, I see what we did there. Bustin'. It's really underrated. 3rd one is Vestron's Master. Okay. So the first 2 of mine are Guild. I've only got the 3rd one on a budget.
The 3rd Rambo. The 3rd Rambo is
the Gold.
It's a Guild. Rambo 3 was a Guild release.
It was the Guild release. Okay, cool. Because I need to get the smaller version of that. Because the First Blood and the Rambo 2 I got upstairs a Guild release in a small case like that, exactly the same. But they had to digitize his bow and arrow off the back. Stop showing off. Now, what could be number 1? I wonder. Oh, get. Well, the first time I saw it was on rental. Back to the future. Michael Myers is hedging his bets. See. Vestron released in the UK. It's odd that some might think a Guild is what a Vestron turned out to be. But yes, finally, we're at number 1. 4 hours later.
4 hours later.
He's showing off his fucking stripy Blu-ray again. I've got the stripy VHS this time, the proper one.
Yeah, these were just a copy of them, really.
But yes, it is Back to the Future. It made Rambo 2 was number 2 at 150 million. Came out in May 22nd, 1985. Back to the Future came out July 3rd, 1985, and made 194 million. So a bargain investment if you were there, Mr. Spielberg.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? What's not already been said about it? It's a perfect film, isn't it? You know what I
it
mean? It's just everything about it. Everything about it is a perfect film. People that don't like films, people that are not big film watchers, love Back to the Future. Everyone loves Back to the Future, regardless of what your premise is about films,
Yeah,
and
it's
it
not
just
iconic poster as
works.
well.
Yeah, it's a fucking masterpiece.
That box is heavy. It's everything heavy in the future.
Yeah,
Back to the Future is one of the few perfect movies. Yes, there aren't many. You can pick holes in it and still be a perfect film.
yeah.
There's continuity errors and goofs and stuff, but yeah, still.
Yeah, but it's just so much fun. I mean, the whole trilogy. I mean, a lot of people didn't like 3. Personally, I found it okay. You know what I mean? It's retelling the first film again, but from a different perspective. But it's still entertaining. You know what I mean?
It's no Teen Wolf though. Rarely is Teen Wolf called a perfect movie, but yes, Love Thy Neighbor can't be made today. I don't think Back to the Future can be made today. Back to the Future is a film I've seen more than any other, and if I see it on TV at any point, you can carry on watching it to the end and enjoy it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you can drop in at any point in time and watch it and know exactly what you're up to.
Yeah, I guess that's right. Yeah, I saw Back to the Future in the cinema myself back in the day. I can't see. Yeah, Rocky 4, Back to the Future, Goonies, Police Academy 2. Yeah, so that's the only ones of the top 10 I saw in the cinema.
Goonies, I think, was the only one I'd seen out that top 10.
Yeah. You young'uns.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd have been 8. Yeah, I'd have been 8 when that come on.
The incest story. Yes. Yeah. Everyone's always straight to the incest. George McFly is the star. Back to the Future always was, always will be. Yeah, he does say that. I think, but there's a Crispin Glover who has the issue with the ending, making him materialistic, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Having a better life and rich. Teen Wolf, his first love. Back to the Future is when you make your wife. Nice. Death Wish is more perfect. He's not letting this go. Back to the Future 2 is Back to the Future 3 is greater than 2, if you ask me. I think that's what it says. Yeah, I never used to like Back to the Future 3 as much, but now I enjoy it more than 2. Where is Secret of the Sword?
That did have a theatrical as well.
Is it in the US? I don't know, because don't shoot me. Blame. Where's Professor Macabre? He buggered off, doesn't he? So I did this a different list for him, and he didn't stay here.
But I have looked at different lists, and Secret of the Sword never popped up on any of them. Now, whether it didn't do as well as what you think it might have done, considering how big the Master of the Universe franchise was at the time. I mean, 85 is pretty much beginning of 85, still all right. End of 85, coming into 86, the Masters line was pretty much done. So 86 onwards, it was the Master Universe line was a shit show, and then the film dropped. Then the film dropped, and it killed everything.
Let's see, it says 85. It does say 85 on the IMDb, and it says March 22nd, 1985. So something's gone wrong. Maybe, I was thinking, we've had animations, we've had everything else, but no.
Yeah, it may have not got a big theatrical run.
Yeah,
it might have been very select,
it might be limited, because the Journey of Natty Gann was 106. I didn't realize that. I must have missed it earlier. Whoever asked about that one. Yes, Michael J. Fox is Canadian. I am working on another video of who is Canadian that you might not know. A small role, yes. And I think I got Class of '84 on a VHS. Too early for me to go to cinema. Started going around '88. There you go. Michael Myers is a young one as well. Rusty 67. He was prominent in Class of '64. I think, his name is, he's called Michael Fox when he first started. Night All got some hemorrhaging good event. Yes, we'll be wrapping up now. It is late, but thanks for joining.
I think I need some Voltarol gel for my hip and a TENS machine. I think.
Oh, you got a better chair. Mike, yes, Jay, no. Yeah. I own a movie called Midnight Madness on VHS, which has Fox, in which Fox stars, and it even came before Class of '84, released in 1980. I think I've seen that a while ago. Maybe I remember seeing An American Tail in the cinema at ripe old age of 5. Yeah, that's 89, or 80, later 80s.
Yeah, see, my parents weren't big on films, but my granddad was. So any opportunity my granddad had to take me to the cinema, he'd take me. So I always had it in mind that the first film I ever saw at cinema was E.T. Because I vividly remember watching E.T. with my granddad and that, and it turns out that it wasn't. That I had this other vivid memory, and I thought it was after E.T., and it wasn't. The first film I ever saw in theatres with my granddad was fucking Condor Man.
That's the better than E.T. I'd rather watch Condor.
Because my granddad liked Matthew Crawford. And I was like, is that the only reason we're going?
He was paying some others to have them.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the entire script of Back to the Future. Every single line, for example, swiped it from our old lady's liquor cabinet. Better get used to these bars, kids. My density, yes. We could be here all day like Commando.
Yeah.
Yes. The roids are now out of control. So, Numbum. Yes, we'll let everyone go now. Thank you for joining us. We made it to number 1. Everyone expected it to be Back to the Future.
It was Back to the Future. It couldn't have been anything else, really, could it?
Yeah, it outdid most films by 150 million or 200 million. Condom Man. Jesus. Hey, nothing wrong with Condom Man.
I like Condor Man.
I do. It's
there's an old Walt Disney DVD of it.
It's a VHS rip, isn't it, though?
Yeah, it is a VHS rip. Yeah, it's in 4:3 full screen. It's weird.
Yeah, sorry. I got it on a VHS. An old one, but there we go. So thanks for everyone. Thanks for Tony for suffering through 4 hours.
I've enjoyed it. I always enjoy doing this. It's good fun.
Good. That's the main thing. Everyone has fun. That's what they want.
Yeah, it's like I said to you before. It makes a change streaming with another fellow Brit. Where I've not
read up with the Americans at like 2 a.m. So
yeah, fucking 4 a.m. if I do a live stream. You know what I mean? And I'm going, hold on a minute. What am I doing? It's still dark outside and I'm live streaming. So yeah, so streaming at reasonable hours with a fellow Brit is always welcome.
Oh, good. So yes, thanks for Ramon for joining us. Ian, Michael Myers, thanks for joining.
Thanks guys.
And then Rusty. Am I 85 forever? Yes.
85 forever, yes.
Bob is already gone. So yes, I'll let everyone go. Bedtime, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, indeed. Let's go.